Hello, hello. We are back at it again with some Tres through Daybreak. Happy Tuesday. Happy Wednesday. What's good, what's good? We are probably housekeeping a bit today. Seems we're also having a little bit of that like weird like OBS like chug issue. Hopefully it doesn't hang around too long. We won't see that like weird transition happen at the end of the stream today. Anyways, big news for Trailsheads today, huh? We're getting Daybreak on next year, Valentine's Day. What was that, like February 14th? Daybreak 2. We will absolutely 100% be there. Not only that, but that means that there's so much time. If they didn't manage to knock out Daybreak 2 that quick, I feel like there's got to be so much hopium, right? For Kaino Kaseki. Kaino Kaseki next year. The hopium is real. We'll be there. I've also been like, gosh, there's so many games coming out in February, huh? Like I didn't even think I was gonna pick it up necessarily, but like you're getting Monster Hunter Wilds, right? You're getting Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. That's still a mouthful. You're getting Daybreak 2. You're getting I mean, those are the ones that are kind of on my radar. But I think there's also like Assassin's Creed Shadows coming out, and then like Civ, and what else? Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. February is gonna be a big month for the RPG heads. Next thing we know, we're gonna see Expedition whatever. Y'all know which one I'm talking about? That game that showed up at the Microsoft conference. You're gonna see Expedition drop in February too, and then it's truly Jover. Anyways, without further ado, let's get to the housekeeping. So we're like kind of good here, right? Is the professor guy still here? Service has been up and stable for a while now. I can only assume it's the giant airship patching up the network. It really miffs me as a communications engineer, though. We shouldn't have to rely on them as a crutch. We're talking about the lifeblood of modern society here, and now it's all going through some shady megacorp. We're gonna have to put in the hours to make sure our comms don't go down like that again.
Okay.
We are on our path to the cyberpunk future of Zemuria. Yeah, I wonder, is all this like... it is nationalized, right? Considering they're like... I don't know. We're not gonna get too deep in the weeds about like... how the various like corporations in Zemuria are funded and operate within their like respective countries.
Did you hear?
Like Basel as an institute, is that like funded by Calvard, you know? And then like the corporations that exist in here and that like do their research, you know, paid for by grants and stuff like that. That make a lot of sense. Moritz, were you the explosion freak? Ah, damn it, I'm too late. They already cleared up all the wreckage from yesterday. I was hoping to take some samples and try to reverse engineer their weaponry. I know it's not my field, but still. I guess with that out of the question, all I can do now is try and study their methods. We need to be more prepared for attacks in the future. Some way of neutralizing their weapons, maybe? What about something that could melt them? You get it on the weapon and bam, it's gone. Foreshadowing? Professor Callahan is he really dead? He always seemed kind of scary, but the upperclassmen really respected him. I wanted to talk to him myself someday. I'm glad everybody else is okay, but what do we even do now? We go to Newtown is what we do.
What are we waiting for? Why not stay here and relax? Do you have any preferences? Thanks for coming in.
How are the students taking it? Don't you worry about us, Anyas. Communications are up and running again, and we're getting all the students in touch with their families. It's just... kinda doesn't feel all that safe with the cruiser hanging around in the air like that. But I digress. You guys shouldn't have anything to worry about now. Thank you. Stay safe yourself, okay? Things at the fan, guys like you gotta step up and get everybody to safety. You got me? Well, yeah. You don't have to tell me twice. Ren left me in charge here. I'm trying to coordinate all the students so we can get everything sorted out. The student council's helping me out, which is a big help. But I'm still nervous. There's a lot of time before the special units get here in the evening. Anything could happen before then. I just need to make sure the students are all safe and accounted for.
Well...
I'm trying to keep all the students inside, but I've had to make a couple exceptions so far. Julian and Lyle volunteered to help with the cleanup out there, so I let them outside. But then James snuck out again. Goddess, he's such a handful. Well, I'll keep my eye out for him, and whatever else comes up, you guys be careful too. Morning, how you doing? We are in the cleanup. You see that, that Daybreak 2 news? We are in there in February. I'm so excited. We are gonna have a packed-ass February next year. Not next month, Lemao. That means we're one step closer to Kai. Exciting stuff. Also very tempted to pick up Nordics too, which is coming out in like a week or two. Saw that they were giving PC co-op again. That's up in the cards. We might be there too after we finish 9, whenever we get around to that. Seriously? They wrecked the Lino factory's whole assembly line? Wait. Seriously? They wrecked the Lino factory's whole assembly line? They did. There's no timetable for when we'll have everything back up and running. We can't order anything right now anyways, because our suppliers got hit too. It's looking like we'll be out of commission for a while. You know, I recall you guys are still using last-gen manufacturing tools over there, right? Factory 3 might have some of the old tools lying around. We retrofitted the place with newer parts. The vice manager and I go way back, so I might be able to call in a favor and get that stuff transferred to Lino. It was built to Vern's specifications, if I recall, but it should work on a Lino assembly line with some tweaking. You'd really do that for us? Of course. We're friends first and business rivals second. At the end of the day, we have the same passion for automotive engineering. I'll shoot him a message. Can you get me a list of your damaged equipment at some point? Man, I knew Chamberlain had connections, but I never thought he'd go that far out of the way for us. Well, I better hold up my end of the plan. I'll get in touch with Factory 2. It's times like these when we gotta put our differences aside and work as a team. Is the assembly line in Basel? I mean, must be, right? Ingrid's factory got hit too, but they produce military vehicles over there, so the cars themselves are mostly fine. We have a good deal of spare parts in stock here, so we're gonna try and help supply the other companies with whatever they need. That's what the vice manager said, and I'm happy to stick to that.
What's going on?
In light of all the recent incidents lately, local authorities have suspended railway services. We don't know when we'll be back up and running. I apologize for the inconvenience. Heard there was a terrorist attack in Anchorville too. I can't really blame them. Feels like a lockdown is the only answer.
Alrighty.
Right, they said the Anchorville attack was like a diversion or something, right? When Basel got hit. Yeah, and then here's Julian and Lyle. They were cleanup gang. I'll talk to them too. I just tagged along with Julian to try and help, but what are those things? Solid metal? They're so damn heavy. And there he is, just picking him up and hauling him over and over again like they're nothing. I was just thinking about how Julian got so popular, and I think there's in my answer. He ain't just a pretty face, jeez. Julian buff? Thought I might learn his secret by tagging up with him on this. But man, he's got the brain and the bronze. Total lady killer's face too. Alright, I think that's all the broken glass swapped out. Storefront should be fine now. I'm just trying to do what I can. Where I was raised, you were expected to pitch in and help the community in crises like these. Okay, what else needs to be done? Sounds like Lyle talking to himself out. I'll go cover for him. I'll go cover for him. Good kids.
Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again.
Julian's story in Kuro too. So you need blueprints for the rare core actuator. Or, rare core? So you need blueprints for the core actuator. Yes, they should be at the Foundation HQ. We co-developed that with Vern, you see. Whoa, for real? We got that and the repairs will be a cinch. You wouldn't happen to also have a grid map for Factory 3, would you? I reached out to Vern about that, but they're giving me the runaround. Yes, actually. I remember some 10 years ago. At any rate, I'll get you that as soon as I can. I'm not sure I follow, but I'll see what I can do. The city needs us all. We have to do what we can to help. I forget, Jeremy. From the sounds of it, it sounds like you did play Kuro 2, right? Were you planning on doing a Kai run before it comes out, or were you also gonna wait? Since it seems like the timeline, we might be in the timeline where it happens next year.
What have we got?
Hidden machines. I failed to mention this earlier, but I have a proposition for you all. It's something of an extension of Crown Prince Sherrod's request. But if you have the time, would you consider taking the job? I'll be waiting for you at the park in Newtown. Oh, Kayla. Oh, request from the CID, huh? It's intriguing for sure. I wonder what they want to talk to us about. Not gonna say no to a potential rendezvous with Kayla. How about you? Ah, so you checked the bulletin board, did you? You made it? Hello, hello. Long time no see. How you doing? Me, Reading Force Brigand. Never thought I'd see the day. Second Lieutenant Kayla. The moment Kai hits PC, you're playing it? Okay, let's go, let's go. Oh, right. You were talking, because you mentioned about, like, no PS4, PS5, right? Yeah. We will see. If we get that Clouded Leopard port before the, before what, the Durante? Or, I forget who does the ports. Wouldn't have killed you to be more direct instead of going to the Force Brigand route. Am I speaking to Kayla, or am I speaking to the CID? You're sharp. This may seem a bit bureaucratic, but I submitted this request in the CID's stead. It concerns the armed machines that were released in the city during yesterday's attack. We've confirmed that around half their numbers were destroyed, while most of the others were treated with Armada. But we've also received word that 2 high-spec units might still be at large within the city. Oh? Sounds like a monster request? Seriously? We did encounter a few machines fitting the description yesterday. I see. Yeah. The police probably have their hands full with them. You need a cleanup crew. Marduk and the guild don't really tickle your fancy. Have I got that right? Exactly. Marduk's involvement was the result of the president's more heavy-handed approach. We're not too fond of that. This is more a matter of professional pride than anything. Special forces are due to arrive in the evening, and they're sure to complicate things. We'd much rather solve this problem ourselves. You want us to loan out the CID for, you want to loan us out to the CID for the day, is that right? It's not just the CID. The Principality requested this too, I assume. And whatever the case, we really can't have those things running loose. Makes sense, ish. Out of curiosity, is this Renee and Cade's idea? He pulled together his own task force to address the problem. They're negotiating with the president's office as we speak. At the risk of divulging too many details, he's been pushing for a separate division meant specifically for these tasks. Yeah, it tracks. The guy's resourceful to a fault. It really is a job for Marduk of the guild. I'm guessing the CID doesn't want to swallow its pride. We ain't exactly free though. Is the thing. We got other jobs to do. We'll take it anyways. We are workaholics like that. Guess we can look into this on the side. Lay it on me. Man, we might find a lead or something. You have my gratitude. Here's what we know about the rogue models. They're most probably the same as the models employed by Vegas Films in Tharbad. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, those assholes. And 2 of them at that. You fought them before. They sound like a real hassle. Yep, because they are. How are they hiding in the city to begin with? They're too big. You got some kind of optical camo or something? Not to our knowledge. Vix Alba has been patrolling and scanning the city from above since yesterday. Marduk has cleared out the smaller units we found, but the 2 large units have yet to be located. Kincaid does have a theory. He suspects that they're hiding in plain sight and using some sort of radar jamming device to avoid detection. I do remember hearing about special materials that can absorb and deflect orbital waves, which means they're probably looking for a container made of such material, likely brought in from the city recently. They wrapped those bad boys in aluminum foil. Either that or a van big enough to hold them. Probably pretty simple to check one of those out in anti-radar stuff. No idea whether Armada's driving it around themselves though, or if they contracted that out to somebody. Think you can look into those suspicious containers and transport vehicles for us? We'll focus on the stuff that's on the road. We split up and we should have this cleared pretty quickly. Understood. I'll mobilize the local authorities and notify Vern and the Artisans Guild. If either of us make any headway, let's keep each other posted. Thank you very much. So, what's the move? We hunt down every wayward van in town, we'll be out here all day. True. Traffic in and out has closed, but plenty of vehicles remain inside city limits. The main arteries fan out in all sorts of directions. Searching them all would be time-consuming. Got the cops on site so we can leave the crowd control to them. We just gotta pinpoint where the transport's most likely to be. U-Town and the Artisanal District make the most sense to me. They've got the most traffic, freight especially. We get lucky, or I guess unlucky in this case, we might fish up the robots. Roger. So we need to find people who drive stuff a lot. Let's start by asking around. Oh!
Mission.
Wasn't there that factory up there? James, the sneak outer? Oh, thank you so much, young man. Oh, is your uniform from that big school in the capital? My, you're just an upstanding young man. What? No, that ain't nothing. I just happen to be here. You're embarrassing me, geezer. Rude? I was gonna bounce, but the old fart just had to trip and fall in front of me. Wasn't nothing. Don't need no thanks. I don't want to stick around here any longer. James has always been a bit rough around the edges, but well... This has got his reasons for acting like a jerk-off. But you know, he's got a good side to him. He shows a little bit of that sometimes. A little bit of that ash in him. He's got that ash. Ash personality.
Ready and follow the instructions of the attendant.
Where's Ren? Are they hanging out inside the hotel? Jingon, I finally got in touch with my family. I can finally catch my breath. Mom and Dad were both worried, and I can't blame them, of course. First, we got caught up in a terrorist attack on a field trip, and now we got special forces taking us in. Just my luck, huh? Feels like I walked onto the set of an action movie by mistake. What is it with all of these? Every, class in every nation seems to be going through it, constantly. I can barely keep myself together. I'm doing a lot better today, thankfully. It just still doesn't feel real, but I don't have the time to dwell on that. Gotta keep on trucking, right, Agnes? Odette, Albert, Julian, they're all amazing. Just putting themselves out there to help without a second thought. Because, the Laburo students went through it, the Erebonian students went through it, here the Calvert students are going through it, no school is safe. We helped out with the evacuation yesterday, and that sort of led us here to the hotel. It's tough. Holding up in a cramped little room isn't good for anybody's mental health right now. Don't push yourselves too much, okay? You especially, Agnes. If things get to be too much, we're always here to help. Thank you, Odette. We all need to do our part. Yep. You can count on me. Ren's plenty busy, so we need to pick up the slack as your fellow council members. We'll hold down the fort here, but be careful out there, okay, Agnes? Gotta think Ouroboros for making school life fun. Yeah, at the very least, I don't think there has been any student life lost. We can thank the stars for that. Yeah, these kids living the last year and a half of their lives after all. Hey, what do you mean by that?
Station card ready and follow the instructions.
Yeah, our
of
trends are hitting the
attendant.
attack too. It was a real headache trying to survey the damage and loop back to with safety officials. We've just now gotten them back online. The aerotrams are the backbone of the city's transport network. We need to keep them online no matter what. Anyways, how you doing? How you doing? Good to see you made it. I see you on that Refantasio grind. Yeah, the 120X date in Agnes's Pop's journal.
What's going on?
It is 1208. It has to be. We can make our inferences. Kaino Kaseki has to happen sometime, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's gonna be impossible for me to dodge every
Stay here and relax.
spoiler. So we have seen a tiny bit.
Can we talk?
I'm out here on Twitter trying to fucking bust the Matrix, you know? Sketchy transport vehicle. Let me think about that for a sec. A lot of cars go by, so... Well, now that you mention it, there was something funny this morning. There was? What'd you see? Any details would be great, no matter how small. So you know we've got the whole lockdown thing, and it's got me thinking about how I wanted to do business today. Figured, you know, people were still hungry. People need to pick me up. So I made my way out here, albeit a little later than usual. This big old transport van comes up and something about it just seems weird. Weird? Are they driving all funny? The opposite, actually. There was this little empty soda can sitting in the road. And the transport just ran right over it. Like, made no attempt to avoid it. The whole van kind of shook a little. I got spooked and bolted out of the way, but the van just drove off like it was, like nothing happened. The nerves on the driver, honestly. Stone cold. Huh. There's more to the story. That's what I was thinking, yeah. Because then it turned right at the fork in the road ahead. And when it did, I heard a thud. I think whatever it was moving got shuffled around. You're clean for trails? Let's go. At first, I thought maybe it was some machining tool thunking around in there. But you'd think they'd stack them so they don't do that. You see, one thing I've noticed is, the people of Zemuria don't have really good truck transportation skills. See, when I worked at Fry's, we had these straps that we would attach to any item we throw into the back of the box truck, and we would like strap in like every item so that shit wouldn't be rolling around in the back there, you know? And this isn't the first time we've seen them talking about like, oh yeah, like we gotta be careful about moving around too much or the things in the back will move. It's like, because I think the other day when I played in the artisanal district, they were talking about like trucks and like moving and things like that. And I was like, huh, where they don't just like strap stuff in. They can make mechs, but they don't understand straps. Like before, it just drove right off without a care in the world. Almost felt like I was just imagining things. I see. Did you catch what make the vehicle was? Yeah, it was a Red Star. A big one. Probably some delivery company. But it didn't have a logo or branding or anything on it. The van was just unmarked. Kinda weird. Yeah, that's a bit whack. Thanks a bunch. That's some really good info. Glad to hear it. Anything to help. Goddess knows we all need it right now. But I heard things are looking up. They said they're gonna open the roads back up tonight. Just gotta hold out a little longer. We'll find a way. Thank you very much.
Why not stay here and relax?
No rest for the weary.
Yeah, I'm very excited that we're getting these Trails games so quickly. I don't have to wait forever between... You telling me I don't have to wait forever between Daybreak and Daybreak 2? I will be there 100%. I will be Nisa's strongest soldier. I will need to pick up Nordics on launch too. Because you know I need that Kaino Kaseki drop in 2025. It has to happen. I'm seeing too much shit. I need to see my boy Kevin. And I need to see it with my own eyes. Until the day I join the queue for Kai, yeah. I wonder what they're gonna title it. Because what does Kai no Kaseki like translate into like as an English title? Oh. Yeah, boundary, okay. What, like trails at the boundary or something? Wait, hold on. Have they reused the, like, middle? Trails from... Oh, no, they did. Or, no, they haven't. Because through is only in Daybreak, right? They've used trails in for Sky. They've used trails from Azure. What was Zero? Was it Trails to Zero? Hold on, I'm gonna look at all the Trails titles. So we have in, of, to, from, into, through. Yeah, what are they gonna cook for that middle word for Kai, you know? Unless they stake with through, since it's still like the Calvert arc. They could do like trails through the boundary. Oh wait, that'd be kind of cool.
Let me ask you something.
You want to know if I've seen a suspicious freight truck? Bit of an odd thing to ask. Well, yes, it is. Sorry for dumping that on... Nah, I'm just giving you guff. I did actually see something like that last night. Oh? You did? So what was suspicious about it? Well, deliveries last night were all way behind schedule because of all the craziness in the city. We eventually got everything sorted out, even with the big ol' eye in the sky watching us. So I finally wrap up work at... So I finally wrap up my work, late at night, and I'm tired as hell. I start driving back towards my home on the edge of town. Or maybe Horizon. Trails to the Beyond? Oh? Maybe Horizon since Chrono Kaseki became Daybreak? Trails to the Horizon? Trails to the Beyond? They can cook? I'm waiting on one of the lights, and then I see this giant red star truck pull up next to me. Alright, that's 2 red stars. We're starting to build a line. It had a really weird color scheme to it. Never seen a red star painted like that. Had to be from out of town, I figured. But I figured, hey, he's a tired old dog like me driving at ass o'clock. Give him a wave. I look out my window and, nah, forget it. When I say it out loud, it sounds ridiculous. Must have been seeing things. Yeah, they fried the Crimson Sin from Kuro too, though, yeah. It is a bit of a shame, because Crimson Sin sounds so badass. Like, you could have... I guess it would have been a really long title, though, if you did, like, The Legend of Heroes, Trails Through Daybreak, Crimson Sin, or, like... Wait. No, because it's still a long title in Japanese, no? Because you got, like, Do they commonly say, like, what is it, like, Eiyu Densetsu? Eiyu Densetsu, what, Kuro Kaseki? Hey, come on, don't leave us hanging. You might not have been seeing things after all. Won't you tell us, please? Metaphor trails through the fantasy. Alright. Just don't laugh at me, okay? I looked out the window and there was no one behind the wheel. Just nothing. Huh? What did you mean? There's nobody at the driver's seat at all. They got rid of Crimson Sin? Yeah, they did. Because it's just titled as Trails Through Daybreak 2. I'm as puzzled as you are. Before I could really process it, the light turned green and the truck rolled on away. I had to put my eyes back on the road after that. Never saw that truck again. It only really dawned on me when I got home. Maybe the driver was just on the short side. The truck was definitely taller than mine, too. Maybe I couldn't see him. Either that, or again, I was tired as all get out. Might have just been seeing things. Toa at the wheel. Toa short. Oh, you know, we haven't... Was Toa in this one? I don't know if we've seen Toa. I know that she's in the games. Unfortunate it was a hard title, appeals to Chunism. I mean, yeah, like... We need more Chuny-ass titles. So yeah, that's how it seemed to me at the time. But honestly, it was probably nothing. Moral of the story here is that everybody needs their sleep. You can't go burning the midnight oil just because you can, you know? Lesson learned, yeah. We'll take care of ourselves. Take it easy yourself, yeah? Sounds like the kind of thing a good night's sleep won't fix. That was only a shout out in Kuro 1? Oh, for sure. City sealed off until tonight, so I'm gonna try and take it slow while we've got nothing to do. Hey, man. Dog jump scare. Oh, hold on. I need a second. Wow, we're back. Had to deal with some like shipping stuff. Nice. We got way more clues here than I expected. The two accounts we heard both involve the Red Star transport, which leads me to believe we're dealing with only one vehicle. Here's WhatsApp. I'm still freaking out about the whole driverless truck thing. Don't blame you. The fact that it happened at night turns the whole thing into a bona fide ghost story. It's probably a logical explanation, though. I'm sure Katra can provide it. Wait, for real? Yes, we've been building driverless cars. Oh, is it related to technology you have insider knowledge about? Correct. I believe it's utilizing tech that's currently in the R&D phase of development in many countries. It's called an automated vehicle, and it allows a person to go from place to place without lifting a finger, because a hollow core is doing the driving. The fact that it kept going in spite of the empty soda can makes me strongly suspect it's an AI-controlled vehicle. My suspicions were correct then. Ren told me a little about this before. Wow, that's so cool! So that means it wasn't a ghost. Ew. Well, you never know. Maybe there was a driver until his shitty job worked him to death. Now he lives on as a vengeful ghost behind the wheel. Wait, what's that? Oh shit, he's right behind you, Farida! What? Hey, there's nothing there! You should have seen the look on your face. Why are you like this? Want me to stop calling you a kid? Stop acting like one. Back on topic. There was an incident regarding unmanned driving tech. Everyone in the underworld was going on and on about it at the time. I'm amazed this thing is driving around the city without causing any problems. Kind of insane. I'm not too surprised. You could prevent most accidents by connecting it to the traffic management system and the info on the city roads. The technology should be state-of-the-art, in fact. I suspect that it's the same tech that caused Professor Callahan's downfall. Oh. I'm sorry, Katra. You've nothing to be sorry for. And I'm alright, promise. Now's not the time to wallow in sentimentality. So, what's the plan, Van? The AI's functionality and patterns could make it quite difficult to capture. No. Normally I'd be fine with dumping this on the second lieutenant of the cops. But I'm a car lover at heart, and I do not like seeing them use as vehicles for bringing weapons into the city. That shit's personal. Figures. Well, any bright ideas, Chief? First order of business, seeing how far this AI can really go. Also, I'm gonna bring on some outside help for this gig. What kind of outside help? Do you have somebody in mind? Yep. Heard that they'd be here. Dan uses Zifa to get in touch with some familiar faces in Basel. Oh? The party then headed to the motor pavilion in Newtown where they were waiting. Wait, who would Van call up in this? Are we calling up like the fucking Initial D gang?
Eurotram, please have your heading to the objective.
Are we just gonna race an autonomous vehicle?
Relax.
For the bit?
What's going on? Welcome to Basel Motor Pavilion.
Ah, okay, we kind of are.
You'll find the
They are the right people. Ah, Van. So, did we get all that right? You want us kings of the road to chase down an AI intruder, huh? Don't underestimate him. You really don't know what you're getting into. Neither do I, to be honest. It does sound hard to believe, yeah. Didn't really go too in-depth on the call, sorry. That's freaky. A giant van just driving around all by itself? And it's carrying assault robots inside too? Yeah, it's pretty far-fetched, but honestly, I'm intrigued. We street racers take pride in our skills. And I'm not about to let some beat-boop bastard one-up me. Beat-boop bastard is crazy. Well, being an AI, it can process things much faster than you. Without a plan to catch it, it would probably outmaneuver you. No sweat. We'll show that bucket of bolts what real people can do. So what's the plan, Van? Well, here's what I'm thinking. We get my truck into your two cars. Van outlined his three-prong attack to the group using a map of Basil's roads for reference. Making sure not to overlook the robots themselves, he made combat preparations as well. Are we gonna have to make sure we're like crewed up? I missed reset. Yo, we're all set here. We've got our cars ready to go. Want to get the show on the road? Combat will ensue upon beginning the operation. It's recommended the party equipment in order beforehand. They telling me it's gonna go crazy? Get rolling. It's at the road. Got a beat on the transport, Katra? Yes, I've pinged them on the traffic network. They're patrolling the streets in a specific pattern. They're due to come by here in around 20 minutes. Optimus Prime? Transformers? Whoa, there really is nobody behind the wheel. Tinted glass too. They got this shit figured out. The transport's probably optimizing its driving style to evade pursuers. You sure you can handle it? Safety first, remember? Don't overextend. Best of luck. We got a speed read when they do that shit. I don't got control of hitting A on the dialogue. Damn, wish you could take me for a ride like that. Or wish she could... She really is her uncle... Wait. Wish she could take me for a ride like that. She really is her uncle's niece. They're keeping clear of other cars. So far, so good. How's the traffic looking? No congestion as far as I can tell. If we get it cornered... Will it just stop if we pin it? Police box it? It ran over a can, right? Just the deja vu truck. We got it! Perfect. Get the CID, the Basel Police, and the traffic guys. Alright. This is Katra. I invoke emergency authority to request a temporary road closure. Looks like it gave up. The machines can even do that. I don't know. Perhaps it simply wasn't programmed to handle these sorts of situations. Nah, it ain't that easy. Is it a short king in there? The machines are booting up. Unifer, Graham, get back! Right. So it was carrying those things. So, these are warrior models. I see what you mean. They're from Marduk, no doubt. Yeah, these are the ones from Vegas Films, alright. 2 at once is gonna be tough. Be careful, guys. On the flip side, we know how they work. Let's send them to the scrapyard where they belong. Their joints are their weak points according to Reset. Focus on those. Let's clean them up before the word gets out on the street.
Engaging sharks!
Get me in there! Oh, damn!
Chance! This'll hurt.
Give them your all!
Think fast. Think thick. Go, Katra!
I'm gonna miss Tank Stance and Kainokaseki. I am already grieving.
Keep it up! It's working! Initiating drive. Zephyr, it's working! A chance!
Yeah, I need to get that S boost on Van pronto.
Activating skill. There!
Oh, yes!
Here goes!
Damn, that delay is big.
Zypha, activate!
This'll hurt.
Activating skill!
I'll dice you up! Go, Katra!
Initiating drive.
We shall not be scared.
Here goes!
There! Here goes. Brace yourself. They're down. Hit 'em fast, Barry.
Easy work. We got him! Woohoo! Oh man, that was like a movie shoot. That all you got? That felt so much easier than the one we took down in Tharbad. Reset's info really came in handy there. How often do you go around fighting things like that? I mean, ain't like we want to, just sort of happens. Now, let's figure out how to shut off that auto drive thingy. Alright, I'll get to work on... Is he gonna do a crazy parallel? Huh? You shitting me? Get back! Oh! Whoa! Huh? Look out! Get away from that thing! A third one? Seriously? Bastard waited for us to let our guard down. I'll hold it off. You guys get back up. Guild, Marduk, whoever, I don't care. Van, don't! Huh? What are you? Wait, we're getting a Grendel fight? For this fucking side quest? What the? What's that inside her purse? Don't be a hero, dipshit. This is serious. No need. No need. Backup has arrived. Oh. Kayla. And the strongest bracer. Or
You
not,
let your
the
guard
strongest
down.
jaeger. Shit. Close your eyes.
Perish.
Yeah. An optical weapon. That's his Buster Lancer. He showed it to me back at home once. Incredible. I see now how you earned your title, Kasim. He just pressed a button. I see how you earned your title. Yeah, I can press a trigger too. You had the measure of the situation from the very start, didn't you?
This was nothing more than our response as a part of crisis management. Our firm's concierge has previously analyzed the situation. I will leave the rest to the CID and the local police, as well as them. Farewell.
I mean, he gave us a little smile, though. Maybe he was happy to see that we took on too. Kasim, that attack was incredible. He took out the robot in one fell swoop. And right for the joints, too. Just like she said. He looked like he barely lifted a finger. Well, that's because he did. Well, this is Marduk's ace we're talking about. That's just what he does. But hey, all's well that ends well, right? Still got the credit for it. That in and of itself is aggravating, but I'm in no position to complain. At any rate, thank you for completing my request. Given you did hunt down 3 units instead of 2, your reward will be adjusted accordingly. Much thanks to you two as well. Aw, we didn't do much. Hey, I'm just glad I got to have a good race. Talk about still in the spotlight. What are we, chopped liver? Yeah, we still got a long way to go before I can rival my brother. No, Fairy, I think you could already whoop his ass. I'm just glad we put a stop to those robots for good, even if it wasn't all us. Yeah, you have my thanks as well. Who knows what damage they would have caused if left unchecked. Forgot how funny the glazing is. Don't sell yourself short, bud. You helped a bunch too. Plenty more where that came from. Let's keep Almada on their toes. Right, of course. With some fiddling, Katra managed to decouple the auto drive unit from the transport vehicle. After the local authorities conducted their own investigation, the traffic restrictions were lifted, and all was back to normal.
That's a wrap.
Or deposited.
Can we finally get Law 3? Fuck, we have to be on the cusp of that thing, bro, like... Alright, guide check. Yeah, so we did hidden machines. Hidden machines and then it's just story? Okay. Cool. So I think we'll like check in with everyone we want to and then we'll continue the story from there. Make a save. I was like half tempted to get like a PNG of like Kasim and just keep him like right next to me. I'll stream because this is the Kasim stream.
Hello there. See you again.
We need to borrow his power, you know?
Go, go, go!
Really, I'm glad the workshop's okay, but I'm happier to see safe. We can replace parts, but I can't replace my dad. You too. We got each other, and that's what's important. Didn't expect you to care that much about the shop, though. Honestly, honestly thought you were gonna come by and say, now's the perfect chance to revamp the shop floor. Seriously, would I do that? I don't hate you like that. Come on, you're my dad. Yeah. Sorry, that was a bit mean to me. I know you're not like that. I'm really happy to see you're alright, especially since I hear the Institute got all torn up. Admittedly, I didn't think you'd care much for the Institute yourself. Of course I do, bud. You got every right to choose your path in life. Doesn't matter if I agree with it or not. If you're gonna be out of class for a while, though, it might be worth it to stop by and shadow us at the shop for a bit. Gotta learn algebra before you do calculus. Gotta learn the old stuff before you do the new, right? I mean, I guess I could. Wait a minute, you're tricking me. I thought my dad was against my career path all this time, but evidently not. He sounds like he accepted it. I swear, it's so hard to tell what's on his mind. Still, I guess it's better to have it sorted out later than never. Maybe some good came out of this after all. Well, I'll be damned. Guess my son really did care about the workshop. I just never could figure out what he was thinking. He got trouble opening up like that. He gets that from me. Where's my cowboy-sounding workshop manager? Give it another look. Home it real thorough this time. Yes, Chief. Is something wrong? Anything we can help with? I wish it was that simple. A note. Ain't nothing you folks can help with. Guess it wouldn't hurt to fill you in, though. What? Parts for the weapon prototype went missing? Yep. Found out when we were looking into Callahan's disappearance. Most of the parts are still here. It's not like the whole thing up and vanished. There's little bits and pieces from our inventory missing. Our order sheets don't add up. And we haven't been able to find the missing parts anywhere. Not just a few of them either. We're missing huge chunks of inventory. Too much stuff to count. Well, it's a bit alarming. You're talking about that weapon you showed us earlier, right? They took the mech? Yeah, definitely ain't good. You're right. I don't know how we could help with that. Sounds like an inside job to me. No way the world-famous Discard Workshop just loses track of inventory like that. Damn straight. A lot of us here know about the weapon, but it's still a highly confidential project. We're taking extra steps to make sure nothing gets out. And of all the times this had happened right after we went and mouthed off to Tossend. Shameful, I tell ya. You order parts online, don't you? I remember you showed me how the system worked. Do you think this inventory shortfall could be related to the network problems the city's been having? Our youngsters suggested the same. Not entirely off the table, no. I'd just like to think we're being more careful than that. How could we not be, given everything going on? That's understandable, yeah. I find it hard to believe it was just an accident. Just with how careful everyone's been, that feels premeditated. Yeah. All the weird shit going on, it's hard to chalk anything up to a coincidence right now. There's just so much going on. We'll keep an eye out for any leads about your parts, though. Thanks. Man, sorry, folks. You got enough on your plate without us and our stupid supply hiccups. We're still trying to find Callahan, but we haven't gotten any good leads yet. Our best guess is that he's somewhere off the beaten path. Might have hold himself up somewhere on purpose, even. That does sound like a good guess. Well, if you learn anything, just let us know. As if we didn't have enough on our plate. Now we got this. Look real bad right now. How'd we screw up the math on this? Numbers don't add up. So we must have made a mistake somewhere and compounded on it. We'll look into this, but we got our hands full with Callahan too. You guys learn anything, let us know, alright? I feel like I remember seeing there was someone in this game that was like voiced by the person who did Particio Octopath. I forget if we ran into them.
How could this happen?
I don't know if we've stepped foot in the church in Basel, have we? Professor Callahan's passing is most tragic indeed. May Aidios guide his wayward soul. His actions in yesterday's events have left many uneasy and confused. The future is deeply uncertain. But as a servant to the goddess, I have faith in her mercy and compassion. I must do what I can to ease the people's hearts. We've been awfully busy today. Yesterday's events have taken a toll on everyone. I still can't believe it happened at all. Why here and now? But I have to do something. The people here need our help. I'm still feeling uneasy myself, but as a woman of the cloth, I have to stay strong. I need to help out however I can, like Father Flickdom does. I could feel my mind going blank at first, but Professor REA and Father Flickdom did help me calm down a bit. I think I'm feeling better now. I still feel awfully nervous, but I'm not panicking anymore. I think now I have to start figuring out where to go from here. I'm planning to call in a specialist to help, but for now I need to focus on calming her down first. The church has helped me through my problems an awful lot over the years. I know they can help her too. I just hope Cindy takes this opportunity to start on a healthier path. I'm not sure I could ever ask for help if Professor REA didn't come and talk about it with me. I felt like my head was gonna explode, but it's over now. I can start putting it behind me. She's right. I can't change what happened, but I can start over. Love to see that. As long as you're breathing, it's not over. Alright, Cronkite? Suspicious, but he was kind of cool with it with the coffee cup the other day. Oh, there he is. I'm glad we didn't have to go on a wild goose chase to find you today. Ah, if it isn't the Spriggan. You look like you have something more to discuss with me. Am right, we do. I imagine you're already privy to the situation, so we don't need to bring you up to speed. Right now, we're trying to get everything under control ourselves before the government intervenes any further. So that's why we wanted to ask you about... Me? What exactly do I have to do with all this? I will admit my curiosity is piqued by the development here. Marduk is an interesting wrinkle in the story, as are Professor Callahan's, shall we say, inadvisable efforts. I do plan to stay and watch how this all pans out, but as I said yesterday... can you at least let me finish before dismissing me? I've had to face a lot of hard truths over the past few days. I've been made to realize just how lacking I am, and how much I still have to learn. I know that it's impossible to rectify all that overnight, but there's still things I want to protect no matter the cost. Bro really did go through the arena arc, man, that's crazy. All I want is for your feedback on a hypothesis of mine. I won't ask for any more of your help than that. Go on. Professor Callahan all but lives on the network now. But that goal of his contradicts the actions he took. One thing doesn't add up to me. Why did he simply let the Mafia destroy the Aurora? That's a good question. I agree. It's an obvious contradiction. If they intend to use the weapon of mass destruction, they must figure out how to invent and produce them. They simply don't exist yet. Professor Callahan's AI only solves one part of the problem. Even the functional blueprints, there are no means to produce them. Or even with functional blueprints, there are no means to produce them. The AI is essential in their research efforts. It holds more computational power than any other machine in Basel. And if they no longer have it, that begs another question. How will they produce the nuclear weapons without the means to invent them? An astute observation. Can't say no, can you? Something tells me you wanted to help him out all along, in spite of your crotchety old man act. I'm simply giving him the feedback you requested. It will be up to him to prove his theory, though. Judging from what I've heard so far, he'll find the answer soon enough. Dang. You're correct. People do not grow and change overnight. But having watched you, I can see how you've matured over the years. I look forward to seeing you grow into a well-rounded scientist, just as Professor Hamilton did. Thank you. I will. He really is like a brother to you, huh? More helpful than he wants to admit. Curious where he's going after he leaves Basel. But I guess that ain't my business. I agree. And besides, it's not our place to tell him how to live his life. We need to focus on our work right now. You're right. Can't wait to hire this kid. As a full-time employee.
Got it.
Child labor laws be damned. Child labor laws be damned, my boy can cook. You couldn't have timed your arrival any better. Ren, we weren't expecting to find you here. Want some from us? The opposite. I have something for you. A little piece of intel. Tiny hands can reach tiny places. I mean, Fairy's got tiny hands too. I think Fairy's younger, no? Do you have to go blabbing to him about it? Hey, don't spoil their fun, Killjoy. Ladies don't like a hard ass. Excuse me? Alright, boys, simmer down. Now's not the time for mouthing off. Here for the mines, yeah. We gotta bring Catra to the mines again. So, what's the info about? To the surprise of no one, Armada was behind the explosion in Anchorville. It sounds like it's a mess out there right now, after word got out that Armada had corporate help. Yeah, a lot of high-ranking bracers are stuck there right now, trying to sort everything out. Honestly, I'd rather be out there right now, but we're tied up here. Yeah, after yesterday, we're not leaving anytime soon. Indeed. I'm still positive that the attack in Anchorville was a diversion. Basil has to be their main target. In fact, we know a little more about the agents who unleashed the Archaisms in the city yesterday. I strongly believe it was the same duo you met at Longport. Them again? Viola and Alexandria. They caused a ton of trouble back in Longport too. It's certainly not good. That said, we shouldn't have to worry about them here now that Marduk's in town. How many men have they got? We talking just one area or the whole city? They have enough people on the ground to rival a large Jaeger corps, and with vastly better equipment. Their chief of security in particular, he's a real force of nature. Wait. The more fucking Kasim glazing! Of course, I imagine you all know that pretty well already. Kasim. Ren too? Everybody knows this man! Yep, Ramsey described him as one of the strongest seers to walk the earth. It's funny, guy's got this baby face, he doesn't even look 30. And he gives off this vibe like he could kick your ass in the next week. Anyway, city's in good hands with him patrolling around. Still, I gotta figure out what Ahmad is plotting next though. Speaking of, you confirmed that 2 of you encountered yesterday were connected to the Gardens, correct? Yeah, said they were overseers. That checks out. We've got 4 units and an overseer in charge of each one. The 2 of them seem to be connected to Armada differently, though. Melchior is both an overseer and a high-ranking executive in Armada. But his cohort said that she was only a contractor. Talk about complicated. Wonder what the story there is. Not much wiser than you guys right there, unfortunately. What we do know is that the most monstrous mafia and the most vile assassins to ever live have joined hands. That ain't good. Indeed. After we have Basil taken care of, we'll need to devise a strategy for dealing with them. Have you managed to learn anything more about what Armada's up to here? Unfortunately not. If anything, we're hoping you might have a lead on where Professor Callahan might be. I wish I did, but I'm not too familiar with the geography of this area. I tried to see if we could find anything on the net, but they covered their tracks, unfortunately. Sorry for coming up empty-handed. Don't worry about it, it really wasn't going to be that easy. Aside from that, my only advice is to keep the Septium Veins in mind. They're more relevant than you might think. The Septium Veins? I recall Reset mentioning those recently, actually. They do have a tendency to affect the orbital network in particular. At first glance, they appear unrelated. We had no way to prove they were at all related, until a certain phenomenon in Crossbelt demonstrated that the two can affect each other under the right conditions. This incident here is eerily reminiscent of what happened a year and a half ago. It's just my hunch, though. Well, that does make a lot of sense. Yeah, thanks for the pointers. Well, we're gonna get back to tracking down Callahan. What are you 3 up to? We'll be doing the rounds to keep the city under control. We can't leave it all to Marduk. Yeah, they're good. Don't get me wrong. If they're even shadier than you guys are, I don't trust them. I'll be helping out too, until there's some other development that demands my attention. I need to keep an eye on all the other students as well. We're all waiting for you here, Agnes. Adet and Albert too. Don't forget about that. Don't forget that, okay? I won't. Please be careful, Ren. Got a lot of info to work with now. Yeah. Can't wrap my head around how all it fits together. Maybe talking about it will help? Is there a place we can chat in private? We can always head back to the inn. Actually, how about you all come to my place? You won't have to worry about people listening in there. Oh no, we couldn't impose on you like that. I really don't mind, and neither would Professor Hamilton. It's her house, but I'm the only one who lives there right now. Cool. We'll take you up on the offer. Kinda curious to see the home of one of Epstein's 3 disciples. Oh, I wouldn't expect too much. It's just a normal family home. Anyways, we can head over whenever you'd like. Let me into the family home after I talk to Ren. Where are you, Ren? Demons almost took over for a second. I'll keep looking on my end, of course. A certain factory is counting on me, among other people and groups. I can't exactly turn a blind eye to all this. I've left Sasha in charge for the other students. I'm sure she'll be able to handle things the rest of the day. I'd like to have another chat with Professor Chronicler too, if I get the chance. Well, my hunch is off, but if not, I'll have a lot of things to look into. Yeah, I don't feel like there's a lot of homes around here, so like them having like a little like family house out here is kind of nice. Little chocolate box. Cinnamon coffee, huh? Kinda has a different fragrance to it, but it's not bad. The professor's a big fan of it, so I've had it a lot. I've heard it's pretty popular over in the Central East. Yeah, I drink it a lot back home. Always with milk, though. I can see myself getting addicted to this fragrance. It goes perfectly with the chocolate, too. Got ourselves a little slice of heaven here. Will someone put a sock in this guy already? You're a big fan of sweet things, huh? You seem to like the Engadin, too. He can't help himself, I'm afraid. Feels so strange to have this place so lively again. I've been the only one here for so long now. Yang and Essie are so busy with their work that they can only afford to drop by every once in a blue moon these days. That's too bad. So, you were still really young when you were adopted by the professor. That's right, though I'd rather skip how it came about. Even though we're not related by blood, she treated me like a real grandchild. As soon as I started taking an interest in technology and absorbing anything I could, she would always find the time in her busy schedule to teach me. Can I get... I forget the button to hide. There we go. Good picture. After that, I started visiting the observatory a lot because of that... After that, I started visiting the observatory a lot because that's where she did her research. My interest in astronomy then led me to Yang and Essie, teaching me all kinds of things along with her. I was a complete nobody, and yet they chose to make me part of their family. They seem like absolutely lovely people. I can see why you're so desperate to protect everything they left behind in their absence. But I failed. Aurora was destroyed. Rosette suffered just to keep me safe. I don't know how I'm going to be able to face the professor when she comes home. Like Rosette said, there's a lot of people around here who love you. Might be a good time to learn to lean on them a little more. You are not alone, Katra. Yeah, I'm coming to realize that too. I thought I'd learned that lesson when we all came together to finish Fio and Saros, but apparently I was a few steps away. I could never have done that on my own. It took Gran's help, Yang and Essie's help. Even Professor Callahan played a pivotal role in getting the job done. Really? Professor Callahan helped make your orbital drones? I remember hearing that he used to stop by here despite being Hamilton's rival, but it's still hard to imagine. You all only know him as he is now. Like I said yesterday, he wasn't always like that. He was the leading figure in the field of engineering science. He even designed a whole lot of the current Republican Army's weaponry. He used to be something of a rival to Professor Hamilton and us, but both sides fully respected one another and took it as a way for all of us to grow. It was because Professor Callahan and Professor Hamilton joined forces that they were able to create the Aurora too. Actually, what is it? Why did he run off? found it. Oh, wait, they left the blueprints? Easy? Huh, that looks a lot like the Aurora. Yeah, not exactly the same, but pretty damn close. It is. It's part of another idea that was considered during the planning stages for the Aurora. It was to be one half of the twin core system that was modeled after the left and right side of the human brain. The two systems would perform totally different calculations in tandem with one another, much like our brains do. In the end, budgetary constraints meant that only the Aurora was completed, but a prototype version of the other system was made. So then there's effectively a prototype of the central computer from yesterday out there somewhere? I guess, yeah, that would make sense. I did think it was weird that they destroy the Aurora considering their endgame. But if Professor Callahan was one of the developers behind the whole project, it makes sense if he gave them the prototype too. If we assume that is the case, that'll definitely help in narrowing down where it could be now. Could you give me a hand finding the other documents we have on it here? Of course! Just tell us what you want us to do. I guess I can put the work in. But if you can't pinpoint where the thing is after we find all the stuff you want, I'm gonna force you to run butt naked through Basel. The fuck, Aaron? Yeah, whatever. Anias, I need you to find a map of the septium veins in the area. He sure picked himself up fast. He's a hell of a lot more grown up than you are, that's for sure. Yeah, that kind of just rolled off his back. Duck Catra? Or an abandoned factory. I think that's our place. It's the place where a lot of the research leading into the last generation of gunships was done, right? The area was sealed off a while ago because it was worn down. Think we're really gonna find our target there? I'd say the odds are about 90%. I tried taking the waveforms of the distortions in the orbital and energy supply networks, then combining them with the map of the septium veins. The only place that matches the data is big and quiet enough to hide a device of the Aurora size, and is still close enough to Basel to interfere with the orbital network. Nowhere else as good as a match to this. That's some confidence. But I don't think it's misplaced. The area matches everything we know so far. An abandoned factory far from civilization seems like the perfect place for Armada to use as a hideout. Head patters! What are you doing? Congratulations, congratulating you on a job well done. Sure, even that genius professor would be impressed by your efforts here. I wouldn't be so sure about that. It's just a guess right now. We won't know for sure until we make our way over there. Well, we've come this far. Time to finish this leg of the race. I agree. It's 2 p.m. already. We don't have much time. I think we should let Ren, the guild, and the CID know what we're doing. The abandoned road leading to the factory is on the bottom level of Newtown, on the other side of the locked gate. My certification card will get us through. I'm ready to leave as soon as you all are. Got it. We'll head over as soon as we're ready then. They informed Ren, the guild, and the CID that they were going to make their way to Abandoned Road. And it looks like Ren doesn't have anything new to say, judging from the map. So I think we're just gonna run it down.
Off we go.
Why not stay here and relax?
I didn't take that like post-work 30-minute nap. Oh man. Damn, this is fucking run down as all hell. Why they got gunships just out and about like that? Man, this place looks old. Think those airship parts, think those are airship parts lying around? They're covered in moss too. It looks like the road really hasn't been used in quite some time. This isn't really an area I come to. Geological surveys have confirmed that there is large septium veins running around here, though. Man, look at this! Tire tracks from the big truck, huh? They look pretty fresh. They must have been carrying something real heavy. Maybe... oh! We're on the right track, then. And there's the phenomena again. It has to be resonating with the green Genesis we saw. Alright, time to get over there before the CID and the guild make this their stomping grounds. Right, we need to hit them while they're still off their guard.
I'm not going to do anything reckless anymore. So come on, you two. While the professor's away, it falls on us to... No, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to protect what I hold dear. And with everyone's help, too.
Both the engineering skills and mental development of Katra have reached the required parameters. Unlocking the S-Class offensive program.
Oh?
Dagama Driver.
Wait, his fucking drones were waiting for him to have, like, this realization? Is this a technique that helps you two move at high speed while in sync? I think the professor told me that Yang and the others helped to develop this a while back. Underneath, they designed to unlock new functions as their user grows. I agree, it's really cool. I don't get how it works, but yeah, it is awesome. Even all the way out here, they're still supporting you. That must feel nice. Yeah, it does. And now thanks to them, I'll be able to contribute even more in battle. Let's get going. The abandoned factory should be just ahead.
Rest point located.
It is so funny to me though that he did speedrun the Rin story. Minus all the ogre and like Ishmelga and like everything stuff. He speedran the like Rin emotional development story.
Beginning combat.
One more.
You've got a charge attack ready to go. Battle done. Assembling data. Beginning combat. You've got a charge attack ready to go.
What is this charge attack? Hello? Alright, I don't know if I like Katra's charge attack. Oh no, there we go. I should see it work now.
Come on! They flint now! Let's finish the job!
I'll handle this. Now's your chance to boost.
Fan!
Give them your all.
All
I think we can just swing.
Yeah, there. You're open. Mary.
Fucking fairy never hits!
No. Perfect chance. No.
That's how it goes.
I won't stop here. Right.
Here goes. Let's get to work.
Yeah, generic as Van's moveset might be. I feel like his is the easiest for me to like
Good chance to deploy
feel.
sharks.
You snooze, you lose.
Use a shark to get the upper hand.
Go, Katra!
This'll do the trick.
Now's your chance to boost.
Optical cannon! On yes!
One skill coming right up. There. Mary.
Here's a little more.
Van.
Nice. That went great.
You can work, man.
Gotcha.
Now, unleashing shark strike. Activating skill.
Oh god!
Take this.
Yeah, I hope they develop this more, this combat a little more in like Pro 2. That'd be cool.
This'll hurt. Over here. All for you. Go, Katra.
Energy output at full throttle.
Oh, maybe we should see what Katra's S-Break looks like.
Here's a little more.
There.
We're curious.
Activating skill.
I'm going.
Activating
Let's go,
skill.
Zeros.
Oh! Oh, that's sick!
Activate.
Oh, that's sick as fuck!
Dagama Driver.
Yo, wait, that's clean!
Boost gauge limit exceeded.
Bro unlocks Joust.
I'm stronger than ever.
There!
Hang in there.
Played a little too much Warband.
Perfect chance. A boost activating skill. Here we go. Here goes. A boost would work here.
Hey, valid. That's me too.
I detect treasure.
We're rich.
Good work, guys. We all in one piece? Looks like the gang's all here.
Oh, wait, what the fuck is that Pokemon
detect
looking
treasure.
as?
That hunk of junk's supposed to be an airship? It's pretty damn ancient.
Why does it look like
Ancient
that?
history, more like. This type's been all but replaced by newer models.
Wait, I might be in danger. Kinda scared.
Stay calm and deal with it.
Take this!
We're not done yet.
I need someone to get broken.
Watch it. That one's big.
Launching ambush. Full boost. Go all out. Activating skill.
Take that! Take
Give them
this!
your all.
Here goes.
Give them your all.
Time for the main event.
Boost gauge
All you
limiter
want, yes.
unlocked. Max boost.
Going all in.
Initiating drive. Activating skill. There we go. Activating skill.
Here's our chance.
No.
A chance!
Give them your all.
I will be a believer in the plasma sphere.
Perfect chance. No. Hey, that one felt good. You did wonderful, Fairy.
Looks like a chest.
Wait, did I see that right? Why did it say... Oh, I didn't realize that the top right shows you which enemies are getting drawn into a fight if you fight. So contact is 4, 5. Does it max out at 5?
Ooh, a treasure chest.
No, it doesn't.
Looks like a chest.
Don't know if there is a limit. Oh, wait, we're fucking door stuck. Alright, I'm gonna have to fight these guys just on principle.
Gotcha! It's done now! Let's finish the job!
Right. Attacking enemy.
Ooh, achievement.
A boost would work here.
Boy, this ain't a great spot for Fairy.
It's working. Energy output at maximum. Activate.
Danger close.
A chance. Activating skill.
I'm going.
Sucker!
A chance. There.
Here's a little more.
A chance!
How do I get in there?
Skill. No. Perfect chance. Activating skill. Hey, that one felt pretty good.
You did perfect, Fairy.
So this looks like it was like an old, well, no, this is just a factory, right? Well, sure is an abandoned factory, all right. Yeah, it looks really old. It's reacting even more strongly than before. Maybe the Genesis is being used as we speak. Which from all we know about the professor's research means we need to hurry. Right, let's find a way to infiltrate the building.
I detect treasure.
Oh, what the fuck? I wasn't ready for that. That was scary.
I detect treasure.
Looks like a chest.
I detect treasure.
We're Dodgers.
That looks like a nice chest.
Maybe we should fight. At least one of each of these guys.
I'm on it. Take this.
Oh, I'm getting jumped. Third party IRL.
Take this out.
Launching ambush. Use a shark boost to get the upper hand.
Keep your guard up.
Flames protect us. Good luck.
Keep your guard up.
Flames protect us. Good luck.
Keep your guard up.
Flames protect us.
Okay, we're back.
This'll hurt.
Brother, stop by. And yeah, we were kind of just rolling.
Full boost. Go all out.
I see we can't punch through.
Keep your guard up.
Give them your all.
Take that. Take this.
A chance.
And our biggest damage.
Make it count.
Obsidian Array is really nice. And I think if we can hit all three of these,
Yes. Fairy.
for free?
Activating skill.
Fucking
Here's our
fairy!
chance.
Initiating drive. Activating skill.
A chance.
Activating skill. A chance. Max boost.
And we'll do it again.
Zypha, activate. Initiating drive.
On yes.
There. Fairy. Activating skill.
So I thought Anya said Arc
Here
Feather,
goes.
but maybe I don't have it on her?
Activating skill.
There. They're stunned.
Activating
We're almost at
skill.
100! Oh, damn, we were so close.
Nice. That went great.
You kick butt, man.
Yeah, what's the deal with that? Is she not rocking that?
Activating maintenance mode.
Oh, we don't have Arc Feather on her. Crazy. I need more wind. What do I have on there? Air reverse. Well, Reset's not here right now.
Skills changed.
We fought that. I don't think we fought one of these little guys.
Get engaged. Brace yourself. There.
Gotcha! There!
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Take this! This'll hurt.
Give them your all.
I'll dice you up! Hit him fast, Fairy.
Activating skill.
Here's a little more.
Yeah, the combat in this game is so
Praise
good.
Arusha and the flames.
You were a great help, Fairy.
Locked. We can't get in this way.
Then let's find another way. Theo, we'll need your assistance.
Well, we ain't got. Come on.
Understood.
Hey, man, come on. We ain't got time to go back and look for the key. We'll have to find another way around. Now that I'm thinking, maybe I didn't fight one of these either. We fought like the big version.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Take this! It's done!
Unleashing the charge.
This'll hurt. I'll dice you up!
A chance. Might want to boost you. Max boost. There we go.
Fairy!
Yeah. There we go. Ha! Yes! One skill coming right up. Here goes. Ha! No!
Nice.
Sick.
Moving on up.
I did it! I'm stronger than ever.
Hold on, give me another second. Very busy day.
Engaging enemy!
Show them what you're really capable of.
Take this done now! Let's finish the job! This'll hurt.
Give them your all.
Take that!
A chance. Max boost. Initiating drive.
Yeah, big upside of Cataract Wave, it isn't as expensive as the City Array.
Activate. Activating
And I don't think
skill.
we need expensive for these little guys.
Oh, these figures look excellent.
You get some real tail, Katra.
Aha! I believe we found our way in. Shall we?
Man who's only played one
have to
game,
ask
this is
me
giving
twice.
me Nier Automata vibes.
Let's get to work.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Gotcha! They're down!
This is it.
Activate
Sark!
They're down! This'll hurt.
Use a sharp activating
Over here,
skill.
all for you.
All you on, yes.
Max boost. Initiating drive. Zypha, activate. Time to go all out. There, yes! One skill coming right up.
Oh, these figures look excellent.
That was flawless, Katra.
This looks
They
like a
should
good
let me
spot
unlock
to
the
rest.
door.
That hits the spot.
Alright, boss time. Whoever it might be. Damn, alright. Computer's just sitting right here like that.
Oh, look! There it is!
Thought we were
So
gonna have to
that's
go
gotta
through
be the prototype terminal we came looking for.
like
That's
6
right.
underground floors.
The one that would have formed part of the twin core system. It's presumably been connected directly to the septium vein, granting it the ability to pull resources from all over the region. I doubt even cutting it off from the net would stop what's already begun. I can't believe he made such a system.
It does sound like it wasn't easy, that's for sure. My man poured a lot of sweat and blood into this.
My man. They were just standing there like that, and like we didn't comment on
Color
that.
me impressed you managed to find this place. That's some excellent sleuthing, Arkride Solutions.
I am also rather impressed that you did so without your Marduk concierge.
Nothing to it. We could smell the stench of your filthy scheme from 1,000 Selge away.
Besides, we didn't do it without Reset. She's right here with us, in spirit.
I did not intend for my statement to cause offense.
Still, this development wasn't exactly in the cards. What are your thoughts, Professor?
Are we gonna beat their ass
A
again?
most tedious
I did it
turn
once.
of events indeed. Why must you insist upon hindering my research? No, I know the answer. You simply cannot stand the fact that I'm about to surpass your dear teacher's achievements.
He's thinking too much about himself.
But the completion of this most supreme formula is nigh.
This ain't about you, bro.
My grand ambition realized, humanity will leap forward into a new future. I will thank you not to interfere.
Oh, Professor.
We're up against a super advanced AI that replicates one of the greatest minds in the country.
Time to VPN Callahan.
Now that he's not held back by his body, he doesn't even need to rest. He can work at full capacity at all times. This might be worse than that computer from a year and a half ago. At least that one didn't have a genius's brain in it.
And all of this is made possible by that green Genesis. All of this to try and create weapons of pure evil.
Dear, oh dear young lady. Do try and see the big picture here. Military research has been a force that drives scientific development and civilization advancement since the dawn of its time. Our orbital communications technology and the airships we rely on are both fine examples of that. Oh, the nuclear weapons I seek to create will one day help bring about peace. Both as part of a larger puzzle in creating energy sources far more efficient than modern orbital energy, and as a true deterrent to erase war for good. None would dare be the first to pull the trigger when every country has nuclear weapons.
Yep. He's sure as hell gone off the rails.
Even if all that happens, all you're gonna spread across the world is fear. That ultimate weapon created in Crossbell a year and a half ago was built on the same logic. So if that reasoning had anything to it, why didn't that pave the way to peace first?
Don't compare my most noble research to that product of mere coincidence.
Please stop, Professor. We've heard enough. There are lines no researcher or engineer should cross. Human experimentation, biological weapons, brainwashing and mind control, gene editing. Manipulating the atomic structure of matter through fusion reactions risks creating energy beyond our control. We already have a stable energy source in the form of orbital energy. There's no need to dabble with something so risky.
Yeah, I mean, orbital energy is probably okay for the environment too, no? Like, They ain't gotta worry about like global warming and like pollution and stuff.
That was why the Institute decided to ban researching it. And other colleagues in workshops abroad followed suit.
Is orbital energy very green?
How could you do this when you are the one who taught me all of that?
Well...
All pretty words, but a desire to taste the forbidden fruit is what makes us human, is it not? The magicians of the Dark Ages didn't let taboos get in their way. Going back further, you even have events like the Great Collapse painting how wild the times were. Tell me, is it fun forcing your own sense of morality upon everyone else?
You're twisting my words. It's true that science and engineering are about learning to understand the laws that govern this world. But our goal is to do that as the humans we are at our core. We don't achieve anything by casting aside our humanity, the relationships we've made, the society we've built. If we do that, then the entire foundation that inspires our search crumbles. That's why we have to draw a line in the sand. It's the only thing standing between the noble ambitions of those in our field and the heinous abyss that awaits those who cross it.
Yo, Katra kinda cooking.
Those were Professor Hamilton's. What idiocy. Your reasoning is as naive as hers.
If you really think so little of Katra, why did you call him?
I'm so sorry. I screwed up. Please, stop this. They want my...
Just before becoming an AI, you were filled with regret, weren't you? You wished you'd never gotten involved with the Mafia and been compelled to cross a line no human should. After so much mental anguish, you regained your senses and realized just how far you'd gone. You tried to fight back against them, didn't you?
What nonsense is... I would never...
That call does make a lot more sense when viewed in that light. But there was no resisting this, and the conversion went ahead anyway, leaving only an empty vessel behind. I ain't got a clue if you even remember your last words after what happened to you. But if you're a recreation of the real Professor Callahan, surely you can at least understand them. I can't imagine someone so beloved by many, who even rivaled Professor Hamilton, couldn't.
Man, Agnes.
Talk no jutsu.
Are you done? This is getting rather tedious. Congrats on spouting baseless speculation to the last word, all without a shred of hard evidence to back it. It's going to take a lot more than that to sway someone who cast aside the very shackles of mortality. Oh, it's no skin off my back if you decide to just throw up your hands and give up now. If you no longer care about the government casting you aside, or getting revenge on that impertinent Professor Cronkite, or achieving the ultimate honor of surpassing the likes of LaToya Hamilton, of Claude Epstein even.
Have we heard his first name before?
If you're set on forgetting it all, of rendering all your effort, sacrifice, and humiliation for nothing, I won't stop you.
You must be joking, Melchior. My resolve will never falter. Not when the answer I have dreamed of for so long is close at hand.
The answer mentioned.
No, I would damn myself before I ever thought to back down. I will not let all I've suffered be for naught.
Professor!
We almost got through to him.
That's fine. Just means we're doing this the hard way.
At the very least, we need to get that evil imp out of his ear.
Yeah, then we might finally be able to have a proper talk with the guy.
You're surprisingly cocky for a group that struggled before you were a man down.
Struggle is crazy. We wiped the fucking floor with them.
Think I'll break out the big guns. I wouldn't want to disappoint.
Then I will release my first limiter as well. Ishtanti, engage Dominatus mode.
Bro, this thing is cool though.
It doubled its wings from 2 to 4.
Sure bodes well for us.
Well, we ain't turning back now. Time to settle the score.
Right. For Reset 2.
With me, Theo, Zeros. We're gonna put a stop to all this.
Understood, Katra.
Let Zeros talk.
Now, leap into my loving embrace.
Engaging Dominatus mode. I cannot guarantee you will live.
We need to save it for Van.
I will pierce you.
Might hurt.
Aurora Wing.
That's far enough!
Now's your chance to boost.
Ready when you are.
Shield and damage up.
Transmitting code. Activate!
How much shield is that? 4,000? That's not bad.
My move now. This'll hurt.
All out. Give them your all.
Over here! All for you!
All you on yes.
I'll get them all at once. Not getting through.
Slice and dice them!
Perfect chance.
Get dodged.
Allow all the stops!
We know 2 moves.
Zypha, activate. There. Yes. One skill coming right up.
Heavenly Rondo.
I won't lose.
Good luck. Initiating drive. Activating skill.
Here goes.
Full boost. Go all out. Give them your all.
Here goes. Got a whole slew of them. Time for...
Boost gauge limiter unlocked. Dispatching shield.
We still dodge?
Slice and dice!
Oh, yeah?
There!
Gotcha. Here goes. Zypha, activate. Max boost. I'll get them all at once. Ha!
On yes!
One skill coming right up.
Alright, I think they're gonna back off after this, right? We're not gonna have to take them all the way.
Brace yourself.
I think they stopped taking damage.
Fans alive! Hooray!
Oh, they didn't.
You are stronger than anticipated.
Boost gauge
Go,
limiter
Katra!
unlocked. Energy output. Initiating drive. Max boost. Initiating drive.
The end is nigh.
Are we dead? Wait a second. Uh-oh. Oh, no, we got the 4,000 shield. We're chilling. This might hurt, though. Oh, yeah, we're chilling.
Activating skill.
Don't go down easy, do you?
Perfect chance. Yuspiana Habarbasna. Activating skill.
Think fast.
One skill coming right up.
Here's our chance.
Oh, we're almost done with their ass.
Energy output at full throttle.
What's the biggest hit? Thanatos?
Flames protect us. Ketra.
If it's not enough, we'll finish off there.
starting to irritate me.
Easy.
I leveled up.
Oh shit, we even got the S-break in the cutscene? It was faded?
We did it!
Ha! How's that, you psycho?
Oh, you'll pay dearly for that!
They're more synchronized this time. We must respond in kind.
Now's my chance to...
What?
Shit!
Uh-oh.
Get down!
Wait, who said get down?
When
Is
did
that
you
Kilika?
arrive?
Oh, that's Ren!
Not a moment too soon, it would seem.
I thought those were
Is everyone all right?
chakrams.
Ren?
Hell of an entrance. Well, here's a big player I didn't expect. Last I'd heard, you retired. So what brings the Society of Ouroboros' former enforcer number 15 here?
What?
An enforcer? Like the direwolf?
I'll thank you very kindly not to bring up a lady's buried past before an audience, Overseer. I didn't want to turn up uninvited, but you didn't leave me much choice. Not when you have opted to deploy such an underhanded trick where my friends were headed.
Oh, fuck! That thing was just standing there the whole time?
Eerily like a...
Should have known.
Bro got the Iron Man chest piece, bro. Wait, that's kind of sick. Next-gen humanoid mobile weapon?
A humanoid robot!
It's an assault frame! So this is where all those missing parts ended up.
And it put the Genesis in its chest, too.
Why can't you just be silent and leave me to my work?
That sounds like...
Couldn't be. Professor Callahan?
I am so close to perfecting the divine formula I seek. So stop with your incessant meddling!
Kinda Ultron-esque.
Crap. So he's inside that thing now?
I'll keep these two out of your way. You focus on the assault frame.
Have it your way.
Well, lucky us. I'm sure you'll be a real ball.
Ren!
She'll be fine. We need to focus on the job at hand. Cutting edge as this thing is, looks like they were sloppy in putting it together. Focus on the back of the joints. We gotta force it to the ground so we can get the Genesis out.
Right!
This will be eliminated!
Damn, this thing looks crazy.
Use a sharp
This'll hurt.
Go all out! Activating skill!
Think stance? Hopefully it's enough.
Here's our chance! Lapless code, activate!
Perfect chance! Max boost! Initiating drive! No, you don't! Yeah. No, you don't!
Ah, damn, that actually hit.
There! Yes! One skill coming right up!
Here's our chance! Initializing drive.
Full boost! Go all out!
Make it count!
Temper had us do more damage, right?
Here goes. Hit him fast, Barry.
Zypha, activate! In there!
Stay where you are!
There!
Activating skill. A chance! all out! Activating
Let's go, Zeros!
Boost gauge limit exceeded. Max, initiating drive. Activating skill. No, you don't.
Chance!
We can be glad it's
All out.
not expensive for Van. Oh, maybe we should eat.
Keep it up. It's working.
There! Hit him fast, Fairy.
One skill coming right up. Hang in there. No, you don't.
Got your number. My move.
Yeah,
now.
1,000 counter is nice.
Full boost. Go all out.
How long do I have hate? Oh, I lost hate.
Activating skill.
Fast. Here goes.
Breakthrough. Boost gauge banner unlocked. There. Yes. Activating drive. Energy output at full throttle.
Uh-oh.
Got your number.
Initializing drive.
On yes!
Maybe we should get Aaron in.
All you now.
The star has arrived.
Keep it up. It's working.
Activating skill.
There we go. Activating skill.
Stop right there!
Stay where you are. Got your number.
Here's our chance!
Energy output at
Initializing
full
drive.
throttle. Max boost. Initiating drive.
Stop right there!
A chance.
Alright, still got one turn.
Keep it up. It's
There.
working. Petra. Activating skill. Ha!
On yes!
One skill coming right up.
Go time. Boost level maximum. Going on. Activating skill. You're getting on my nerves.
We do it again.
Here goes.
Activating skill. Door from me.
Get going, kiddo.
Damn, that's big.
This'll do the trick.
Let's party.
And
Transmitting code. Activate.
I believe Van will be fine.
I'll take you on. Activating drive. Activating
Over here.
skill.
All for you.
No, you don't.
Got your number.
I won't lose.
One skill coming right up. Hang in there.
Got your number.
A chance. Max boost. Energy output at full throttle. Initiating
Okay.
drive.
5,000 health. Can we do it with a Buster?
This'll hurt.
Party.
Activating
Here we
skill.
go. Buster. Why?
Queen with it.
Nice. Moving on up.
It stopped moving.
How do you like us now?
That was quite the performance.
Did they blow up the floor?
No. It looks like we're only just getting started.
What?
A Genesis!
It's drawing energy directly out of the Septian veins.
Imagine now Van can call the mech like Green. Come to me, Grendel! Give Van a turfling.
Yes!
Or tearfing or whatever they're called.
Damn it! Get back, kiddos!
I will complete my formula, and there is no one who can hope to stop me!
Bro, how can you say shit like that and think you're the hero, you know? Bro, hit that tank LB! That's our room.
We have got to have a talk, buddy. This happens every time now. You're doing it on purpose, aren't you?
Ha! There you are. Come on, up to it. Let's go.
I can't believe you.
What is this space? And that hollow is...
Not another peculiar catalyst. Well, I guess it's not a big deal. Will you bear the nightmare, or...
Wait, we didn't even get a chance? She didn't even get to finish?
Like I'm gonna say no.
At least let me finish my line! Sure, well...
It's peak every time! Ah, oh, that's so sick!
Man!
All right, here we go.
So that's it.
There it is.
A real sight, huh? I get a rush every time I see it. But it might have met its match with an enhanced giant robot.
What am I seeing? Is that Van?
We'll explain later. Right now, he needs our support.
My way!
Love to see it. God, we have like no CP on this though.
I'm out.
I'm on the scene. I need help. Blaze, breathe onto us. Gotcha.
Lapis code, activate.
Get going, Van. Keep it up. It's working. Awesome.
Stay where you are!
Perfect chance. Zypha, dispatching shield.
Here's our chance.
Initiating drive.
Ouch.
I won't lose.
Alright, we're back up.
There.
We'll take that.
Eyes all of you!
Keep it up. It's working.
Oh wait, maybe Mortal Raid first, then Blast? And onslaught. It missed! Whack!
Initiating
Dispatching shield.
You won't get away with this!
Activating skill.
Here's a little more.
Activating
Give us
skill.
some fucking S-boost to work with.
Here's our chance.
Take this!
Got you! You're...
Here's our chance.
Do it again.
Got you!
Here's our chance.
Oh. Wait, we can do it another time.
Here's our chance.
Yeah, we made that shit hurt.
Energy output at full throttle. Ketra!
Activating skill.
This can't be happening!
Here goes!
Activating skill.
And we'll do it again.
You're finished! Take this!
100, 100!
Activating skill.
I want to see that 100 chain.
Activating skill.
It's the end of the line! Your thickness!
Big.
Activating skill. Boost gauge limit broken.
It's our turn now! Full boost! Don't hold back, Dan! Time to take this!
Be gone! Unbelievable!
Damn, we worked that dude. That was the easiest Grendel fight so far. Receive the gap, Holocore. Oh wait, he's clean with it. Totally Kamen Rider-esque.
We did it.
Yeah, I need to hop on Kamen Rider.
That was incredible!
Stealing shit like a pro.
No! What is it doing? Why did it stop? There was only 0.03% left to go! I was so close!
Professor Callahan.
So that's what a Genesis can do, as well as his.
I cannot help but feel mildly fascinated.
All that hard work up in smoke. The boss isn't going to be very happy. I hope you have a plan to make up for this.
Melchior, do something, please! There is only 0.03% remaining. If it doesn't finish, all of this was for...
An unfortunate situation indeed. So, how does it feel? How does it feel to know your research, your entire life, was just rendered meaningless?
God damn, Melchior!
You tried so hard, even throwing away your humanity. But an incomplete work is nothing but worthless garbage. So how does it feel? Tell me! It's too bad. He would have been much harder to break, but maybe I should have turned my charms on Professor Cronkite instead.
Bro is rubbing so much salt in this man's wound, dude.
can someone be so evil?
You have wasted enough time mocking him, Melchior. The police embracers are almost here. It is about time we left.
Oh, true. I suppose we should.
Target sighted!
What the? Just what happened here?
Au revoir. We will be taking our leave now. But we will have our revenge for all the time you've made us waste here.
There's toes on the right side of the screen. Yeah, how do we charge for this, you know? We can't necessarily put him in jail.
It's no good. I can't stop the system from falling apart. I can't reconnect it to the orbital net or another energy source either. Supporting such an advanced AI is just too heavy a burden.
But that means he'll... I'm so sorry. The Genesis isn't reacting to anything anymore.
It's not your fault, Agnes. There must be a way. I'm just not seeing it.
It's fine, Salesian. I'm just paying the price for my foolishness. I crossed the line that should never be crossed, and tried to realize a weapon of pure evil. I allowed myself to be led astray. I have no one to blame but myself.
But... Professor!
I am moved by how much you care for me, even after all I've done. Perhaps you are the right person to entrust with this task after all.
What task?
At this rate, I will have failed as a researcher and died for nothing at all. So, please, don't let this all have been in vain. I may have failed to perfect the formula needed for fusion, but I discovered many others in the process.
Oh, all these formulae.
I believe them to be, as of yet, undiscovered formulae with peacetime applications. Analyze this terminal after I am gone, and you may be able to secure them.
But, Professor, that...
It's not gonna be easy to make use of finds from a technological singularity.
That's putting it lightly. We're talking technology humanity wouldn't have reached on its own for decades. We'll need more than one genius around to make sense of it all.
Call in the gang?
I feared as much. Cronkite likely won't be able to manage the task alone. If only there were one or two more like him around. If only she were here.
I wish I could tell you not to underestimate me, but I too know my limits.
You're...
Young?
Cronkite,
I will refrain from commenting on all that transpired here. To we researchers, all that matters are results. However, you were able to catch a glimpse of something we all, at the very least, feel a small yearning for. That does have meaning.
Yes. I suppose you're right. My time here is at an end. I leave the rest to you and the many promising youths around us. May you forever remain on the forefront of Calvard's... no, the world's.
I will follow my own path, wherever it may lead me. Though I do intend to make some use of the formulae you leave us.
As do I. We won't let your work be in vain.
Wait, did Hamilton come back? Oh?
What?
Who's that?
The professor is back.
I'm home, Theo, Zeros. I'm sorry for being away for so long, Catra.
Bran!
If it isn't Professor LaToya Hamilton, one of Epstein's 3 disciples.
In the flesh. I've never had the honor of seeing her in person before this.
I'm so glad we made it in time.
Oh, Callahan. You damn fool.
Esmeralda, mangy scar. And Professor Hamilton, I didn't know you were back.
Everyone's here for his send-off.
I hurried back to Calvert as soon as I learned what was transpiring. It saddens me deeply to have to bid farewell to a fellow researcher and associate like this.
As someone who admired and sought to surpass you, those words mean more to me than you could ever know.
Rest assured that we will use what you have left us. Cronkite and I will see those formulae analyzed. We will all see to it, Esmeralda, Catra, your other assistants, and the artisans of Basel as well. You did so much to further the city's development and held it so dear. Now we will use our strength to nurture yours.
I'd like to believe that ZCF can help in some way too.
I see now. This is what I should have done all along. I feel like in my last moments, I've solved the most difficult formula of all. Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Silesian. And thank you to all who stand with them. Now, I leave with no regrets.
Damn.
Farewell, Professor Callahan.
In the
May
end,
you
he
find
did get
peace
corrected.
with Adios above.
So that's how the pieces have fallen. Could we have made use of nuclear weapons? What do you think?
No. If anything, they are something that would put our very existence in danger. They're a forbidden weapon that renders all tactical analysis and strategy meaningless. That Almada has their eyes on them speaks of how much of a threat they really are.
Then we're agreed. Quite the unexpected development this was. Enough to pique the Society's interest as well. And now, we're to await Ms. Twining's return for the sake of our midterm goals.
I will provide all the support I can in the meantime.
He smiled. He's just Big Soon. Big Tsundere, big brother. Also strongest Jaeger on the face of the planet. Strongest smile in Zamaria.
The Institute of Science claims this formula will allow for a more efficient extraction of orbital energy from septium. Experts believe that the new discovery will have a significant impact on technological development in Zemuria going forward. This revolutionary breakthrough was made possible by the late Professor Callahan as part of his last work.
They really pulled it off, didn't they?
Yeah, in no small part because of Ren and the rest of them. Sounds like the genius professor left Basel as soon as the work was done, though.
That CEO's gonna be in for a fun time now that he's lost 2 of his smartasses.
Maybe. But it sounds like this news has got Vern's shares shooting straight up. Professor Hamilton's back for now, too, so he can probably breathe easy for a while.
I'd heard so much about her, but it was such a surprise to actually get to meet her. She's such an amazing lady. She really is. I couldn't agree more.
So you're Lilia's granddaughter.
Lilia.
You do resemble her, not just the way you look. I can see you also possess her kindness and strong spirit.
This is one of my great-grandfather's diaries.
Right.
This brings me back. I would catch him writing entries from time to time. Oh, this one is about me, Gerhard, and Albert. I still remember that time like it was yesterday.
Well, I only met him once back when I was a youngster. Makes me nostalgic thinking back on it now.
I don't mean to interrupt your reminiscing, but those words toward the end are rather ominous. I can see why it inspired you to risk so much to collect the Genesees.
Yes.
Else all that we know will come to an end.
I can't imagine it's meant to be taken any way other than literally, especially when you consider how the Genesee have been used so far.
Yeah, the kind of shit they're capable of almost feels like a bad joke sometimes.
So far, we've managed to gather 5 of the 8 Genesees. But do you think it would be better if I left them in the hands of you and the other disciples?
Yes.
No, I think they are too much for even us to handle. If they truly are experimental apparatuses that Professor Epstein somehow created to gauge the world, then, and this will sound rather unscientific of me, it's as if destiny willed them to be in your hands. I plan to stay in Calvard for a while, so I'll get in contact with Albert and Gerhard about this. Fortunately, we happen to have someone else who knows both of them right here with us.
I'd be happy to serve as a mediator between all parties. We have much to discuss about the West Simuria Tech Union as well.
I will also do what I can to help Reset. Is everything still in order with regards to attaching Reset's new parts, Esmeralda?
As in order as can be. Our prospects were already bright with her being such a capable engineer, but with you, they'll be even brighter.
Me and the other artisans will be happy to pitch in with any precise adjustments, too. We'll see they aren't even a millerage off.
And I'll help too, of course.
I don't think we have anything to worry about with this many people on the case.
We're gonna get Reset back soon.
Yes, it really is wonderful to see.
Well, can't say I give a damn about Marduk at the end of the day. Reset's a different story, though. She's one of the team. So take good care of her, if you don't mind.
I don't mind one bit. You said your name was Van, I believe. This may be a strange favor to ask, but I'd like you to look after my teacher's dear descendant. It would mean the world to me.
What's it, the cool filter? This is a flashback.
And if you could please look after her young friends. But you were planning to do that even if I didn't ask, weren't you?
You got me. I'll do what I can to meet my obligation as their employer, at the very least.
Van.
We save his ass way more than he saves ours.
The tank
Is
van is
something
real.
wrong, Katra?
It's just, I'm so happy you're back. I am. But...
Get hired? Get hired?
But I wasn't able to do a thing in your absence. I feel like such a failure.
Katra.
You been sleepwalking these past few days or something? We couldn't have dreamed of dealing with this whole mess without you. You are our guide through and through.
We never would have thought to go to that factory without you. And I doubt we could have gotten through to Professor Callahan either. We owe everything to your efforts and perseverance.
Plus, your orbital drones were a huge help.
You weren't too bad for someone who still looks and thinks like a kid. So, good job on this one, or whatever.
Why do you always gotta be so far up your own ass?
See now? Not just anyone can be blessed with so many in their corner, you know.
Thank you for all you have done in my absence. It's good to be home. I've missed you, Katra.
Yeah, but not half as much as I've missed you, Gran.
So he gets kicked out of the house and joins us?
By the way, Agnes, did you manage to finish your report on your visitation to Basel?
This is the part where they give Agnes her one and only her F-bomb drop. By the way, did you finish the report? Oh, fuck!
I most certainly did. The others in my group helped a lot too, and we ended up receiving some very positive feedback from the school. Though I'm happy Ren was willing to cover up so much for me. No, happy isn't what I should be saying, is it?
The old fart's broken moral compass starting to rub off on you, huh?
She always does her homework, yeah.
I'm being careful not to go too far. I don't want to end up like Van.
Oh, crazy.
Hey.
Oh, we're almost done with the roasted chestnuts.
I look forward to these every year. Their fragrance and soft texture really hammer home that fall is here.
Here you go again. Took the last of them too, you bastard.
Don't worry, we have another batch.
Hello? I hope I'm not interrupting.
Reset!
Oh, hey.
Welcome home.
A lovely day to you all. I'm here to resume work once more.
Reset!
That's our maid. 3 o'clock on the dot.
You're all good now then?
I'm the picture of health, thank you. Professor Hamilton, her students, and many others took excellent care of me. My new artificial limbs are a vast improvement over my previous ones even. I can see I've had you all very worried. I'm so very sorry.
Oh, Reset, of course we were worried.
We're so glad to have you back. Welcome home, Reset.
That's bestie.
Thank you for the warm welcome.
No longer creaky limbs. WD-40 applied.
We've got a solid chunk of work that's been piling up, including managing the pay coming in from our last job. You got time to help me out with it right now?
All the time in the world. Oh, but first...
Yes, and ferry located.
Theo?
Whoa! The hell?
Zeros?
Down, Zeros. And come back here, Theo.
Petra, what are you doing here?
He came along to make sure everything was how it should be after all the work that was done on me. Though he has something else he wishes to discuss in addition to that.
It's a bit cramped, but there's a wired connection to the orbital network here at least.
Alright, Agnes, be like, you're hired.
I should be able to work in this environment.
What?
Don't tell me.
That's right. I'm going to be helping out around here for a while. I'll admit that Professor Hamilton may have been the one to recommend it, but the final decision was mine. All of you remarkably captured my interest during our time together. Not just because of Agnes's Genesis, but because of that Grendel and Mare, too.
I suppose no one can blame you for that.
I'm also concerned on a broader level. Basel doesn't appear to be the only place where criminals are misusing tech for nefarious purposes. So I think Arkride Solutions is going to need its own technical advisor, don't you?
Yeah, our CTO!
That's, actually a good point.
Wait, is that what it... Chief Technical Officer? CTO?
A very good point. While I am well versed in modern technology, my field is software, not hardware.
Those black and silver thingies would be good backup in a fight, too. What's it gonna be, Chief?
You're hired. You're hired.
Screw it. What's one more at this point?
Child Technical Officer.
I'll introduce you to our landlords later.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to working here.
Yeah, Van is just so resigned to it at this point. Get friends, get friends.
Oh, but Reset, Katra, you've got to try the roasted chestnuts. They're super soft and sweet.
I'll go and make some more coffee for us, too.
Same time, Vantail District.
You served me well in Basel. We could have had quite the crisis on our hands if events had been allowed to play out as our foes wanted.
Thank you, sir. Though I believe most of the credit goes to our agent in the field and the Principality's representatives. I will admit that I did not anticipate you hiring Marduk to act when they did, however.
They will do whatever you ask so long as the price is right. It makes them rather convenient in times like these. There are advantages to their being a neutral organization beholden to no government, even if using their services requires an objective mindset. I imagine you can see their merits as well, Professor Cronkite.
Oh, Cronkite's here?
I do. At least they are competent, unlike a certain superior of mine that I could name.
Glasses gang?
I don't disagree. The time is long past due for Vern to appoint a new CEO. We can maintain the status quo as long as Professor Hamilton remains in the Republic. But as soon as she departs, we will indeed make the necessary arrangements.
I see no issue with that timeline.
So we're making a puppet
Now,
president.
As we previously agreed, I think it's about time you got to work. After all, this project will bring about massive change to the Republic, to the entire world. Nothing will be the same after the Republican Army's Zeku space base is completed and in operation.
Space Force? This is where Kai leads?
Those are impressive results. Then I'll update your rank.
Got it.
Nebulous and Luray.
Can't complain with that.
Well, this is embarrassing.
Hey, let's go. Catra stats raised thanks to Employee of the Month.
Catra Solution. Together with Fio and Zeros, I'll do whatever I can to assist.
15 years old. 15 years old and already our child technical officer. When I was 15, oh no. Oh, we're back? Okay, wow, that like hung up for a second. Oh, we're at a hotspot. Oh, wait. Wasn't this where Ring got folded? We're back in Longlai? That's her. The place where Ring got trashed. She's in a jump scare?
Zeroth form. Duality.
Wait, how? That made 2 leaves. That didn't split the leaves.
Thank goodness. Looks like I'm in good form tonight. I wasn't sure I could even perfect the Zeroth form after being told to do it out of nowhere.
Unless she split it, like, from the actual middle. In which case, that's insane. Yeah, right? Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, that's nuts.
But I think I've earned the right to hold my head up high to Master's younger disciple now. Not that I can see him joining us up on stage anytime soon.
All is ready, Princess.
In record time, too. We couldn't have asked for a bigger client, and this is the first long-term contract we've had in a while. We can afford to take it easy for our first task at least. But the time has come to reaffirm our existence to the world. Tread lightly, for the Ikaruga lurk in the shadows.
So she noticed us. I should have known we couldn't deceive the Divine Blade of Silver. This is a reconnaissance and force mission. We only need to assess their capabilities, not win the battle. Our foes are both above S rank in strength. Strike in the Blitz Halberd formation.
Yeah!
Oh, that blade is sick.
I plan to depart for the east after speaking with him. How fortunate that I was able to catch a glimpse of the Living Legend's covert student before doing so. I cannot help but wonder what she fights for with those unusual talents of hers. But that mystery, along with what lurks here beneath the Conlone Mountains under Calvert's stormy skies, will have to wait. Now is not the time to investigate further. Though it would be a shame to let this encounter go to waste.
He looks so sick.
It might be worth pitting my own greenhorn student against her to see how he fares.
And I can also hear Lee. Lee Walking Dead. But it's like, not exactly, you know? There's a pretty big pretty noticeable difference. Good stuff. Oh, Judith jump scare?
I have to admit, I never thought you would be the one asking to go out with me. We did appear at an event together. Was that all it took to spark such a passionate plea?
I'd like to believe I put more passion into my films than anyone, if nothing else. I'm sure it's the same with you and racing. And how these two passionate souls can finally have the talk I've always wanted. Even if I feel bad for your girlfriend and fans for meeting with you like this.
My partner in life is my Carl, have you know. Of course, I have been known to savor some special moments with only the most beautiful of women.
Oh, look at you, laying on the charm. So, no girlfriend? Could I take that to mean that you also don't have a wife or kids?
Of course I don't. Anyway, it would be a shame to just let the evening end with dinner now that we're together like this. What do you say to joining me for a drive on the expressway? As for whether that will be where the night ends, well, that will be up to us.
Oh. He sure is used to this. He makes even cringeworthy lines like that seem totally natural. Well, whatever. This is my chance to see if there's any truth to that rumor about him traveling the country.
That's fine by me. I'm looking forward to seeing how fast you can...
Oh, it's over.
What was...
Z1 Racer Maxim Lugan! I'm a reporter with Buzz Raider magazine. Think we could steal a few minutes of your time?
Buzz Raider? Not the gossip rag that's even worse than Meld.
I'll take that as a yes. Excellent! So, we know you've been everywhere from Tharbad and Longport to Messeldom and Crossbell in the past 3 months. You're a bit of a globetrotter in your off time, wouldn't you say? Now, it's clear you've been living up to your single status to find yourself a girl in every town. Then could it be you're on the hunt for one here in Edith now, too?
How did you... Have you been following me everywhere I go? I'll admit that I spend my nights out on the town, but that's not why I'm traveling around.
Oh?
Holy cannoli!
Wait, she's got nothing to do with...
I can't believe what a scoop we have on our hands. Meld's gonna be eating our dust with this one. So, how long have the two of you been dating, Miss Judith Lanster?
Judith is throwing! She should have just hit the, like, peace out gif, you know? November 9th, 12:08, 10:30 a.m. This thing's so cool. It's like a mechanical wolf, right? Awesome. It looks really strong, too. He's like some kind of guardian beast from a fairy tale. He's awesome. He is. He's living with us now. Aren't you, Zeros? She threw every time she's on camera. He can bark, too? Can we pet him? Easy, you two. Don't upset him. That Van's just a magnet for strange types, isn't he? The new lad and his animal seemed like a good bunch, but still. Well, even better than good, since they made Yume the happiest I've seen in a while. She's just the cutest darn thing you ever did see. You're always a little different you're always like a different person when you're talking about her. And I like that Van is broadening his circle of friends and acquaintances. It's nice to see. Oh, they're back.
Market purchase is complete. 5 kilograms of mussels, 3 kilograms of shrimp, and 2 kilograms of artichokes purchased. Please confirm.
Wait, that's so handy. Thanks, Fio. I can tell you picked the freshest ones too. Incredible. How quickly technology's advanced. Now I sound really old. Sure has gotten livelier around here compared to when Van was working with his lonesome though, or by his lonesome. They're always growing boys and girls too, so I want to be sure to give them all the food they need. Or they're all growing boys and girls too. Even Aaron. Intermission?
So let's shift the topic toward the Genesis and Van's Grendel. Unfortunately, I don't think it'll be possible to learn anything about the Genesis' nature from them directly. They appear to have some kind of protection, akin to artifacts, keeping their secrets from us. I can't fathom why they only react to yes either. It does feel as though the Mafia knows a fair amount about them, though.
I had a feeling you wouldn't be able to learn anything from them. Mind you, Almada's also somewhat in the dark when it comes to the Genesis. Yeah, I get the impression they don't know how they're doing what they're doing. They just have an idea of what they can do. They're more like disposable tools to whip out for whatever they want to do at a given point. Intermission, 30% housekeeping, 70% plot? Oh? It makes me mad that they're using them that way, but there's no better way of putting it. We've taken 4 back from them so far, and that's how it seemed every time. Yeah, much as it pisses me off, they don't seem to give a damn about what happens to the Genesis after they're done with it. Worth noting here that they do seem to be pretty consistent in how they've used the Genesis too. Yes, I agree. They've referred to everything they've done as an experiment. Whether it's manipulating people's vital energies, interfering with their minds, or installing a human's personality in a machine. Amada has kept using the Genesis as a trigger for various kinds of unnatural phenomena. Yeah. I think that's an important fact to bear in mind if we're going to be getting to the bottom of this. Fortunately, in all of our cases we've seen, the phenomenon triggered hasn't reoccurred once it's been stopped. But there is one particular phenomenon that Almada isn't behind that happened again and again. Oh. I gotcha. Van's transformation into the Grendel, correct? That's right. The ability to produce results for further study is a crucial factor in science and engineering. There's a lot that we don't know about the Grendel, but what we do know now is that it's comprised of exceedingly high-density shards. We also know that Van's hollow, Mare, appears when activating it, or rather, a version of her that possesses free will appears. Yeah.
Yeah, just tell me what you want.
She's so sassy. Mare, incidentally, is a custom hollow developed at Marduk. Her source code is classified, but she was created using AI knowledge purchased from multiple companies. However, it goes without saying that the hollow designed by Marduk does not have free will. And that's normal. The hollows that the rest of us use also talk, but you can't have a conversation with them. But when she shows up to help Van transform, she's clearly got a sense of self. It's theoretically possible she's programmed to only seem that way on the surface, but I'm inclined to agree. Same here. You need to program an obscene number of possible responses to give an illusion of free will. It doesn't even have enough space for that much code, right? That's correct. She takes up only marginally more space on Yozifa than the hollows that everyone else uses. We would need to perform a special test to be absolutely sure either way. But the mare that possesses free will seems to be a life form comprised entirely of data. I don't think I can even wrap my head around that idea. This is sounding real shady all of a sudden. Now, if for argument's sake, we assume that Mare is an AI app that achieved free will, the trigger for that would have to be the Genesis, no? That's what I was thinking, yeah. Then again, I hate to say this in front of you, Reset, but I can't say I fully trust anything Marduk says or does. You needn't worry about causing offense. I understand why you feel that way. Thanks. Still, I think that even they have their limits. I can't help but wonder exactly where the material that formed her source code came from. But I can't imagine they entrusted her to Van believing that she would exhibit so much unusual behavior. So I think the root of the cause lies in Professor Epstein's legacy rather than her. Incidentally, an AI gaining free will is one thing that would qualify as a technological singularity. Which would mean that, put another way, something happened to Mare that allowed her to evolve past that massive hurdle. Evolve? Now we're really in the goddess's territory. The testament suggests that the evolution was a process intended to let we humans shape the world around us. It's also described as what helped us bring about our latent potential. That was from the Book of Shahat, verse 2. Yokan's letter, I think. Anyways, you can get what you're saying. You want to have a chance to observe everything, right? Mare's appearance, the shards going berserk, in short. Everything that happens from the start to me going Grendel. You want to see it all, including what role the Genesis play in it. Oh. Exactly. I think that knowledge will help me support Agnes in her quest for answers, too. It might also let you call on the Grendel's power in a less haphazard and dangerous way. What do you think? Does that work for you? Sure. We've got 5 Genesis so far, which at least 3 still out there to recover. We can't be sure the Mafia has the rest, but if we have any more chances to stop them from causing any trouble, we should take them. And if I end up with a good excuse to transform in our future work, we'll give it a shot. As long as we have a Genesis on hand, we should be able to brute force whatever the other transformation conditions are. I mean, it seems every time it's happened, it's been in the protection of others. You know? And we just gotta get Mare Bear, we just gotta grab Mare Bear when she shows up, right? That's about the short of it. I've already added the sensors necessary to observe her and record it all to Fio. This could be a little dangerous, but I think it'll be worth our while to try. Don't worry, I have you guys there to back me up. I'm sure I'll be fine. Of course you will. We'll be right there with you all the way. Sounds like it could be fun. I will be there to give any technology-related support that you may need. Can't do any of this without a Genesis being there. If you're not on board, we won't go ahead with it. It's not that. I can't deny that I'm worried you might be hurt in the process, but the chance of us learning something more about the Genesis and the Grendel through this are promising. So I'll do all that I can to support you. Then it's settled. Alright, let's get started on today's work. I'm gonna need a few of you to handle some other stuff. The Catra's trial period ain't over yet. Please come with me.
That works for me. Though, I honestly can't imagine it would take me long to grasp exactly what you do here. But go ahead and show me exactly what being a Spriggan is all about.
I'll back you up with the best of my ability. We got our 4. Company Catra, Agnes, and Van. Of course. We need reset. Wait, I skipped those a little too fast. What was that? What was that telling me? Can I change out my... Oh, I can change out my quartz now that I have Catra with us, huh?
Time to update this.
That's neat. So I think I got like different voices. I'm kind of curious.
Are you? Activating maintenance mode.
Time to update this.
I don't know how that works though. Oh, maybe through here?
Modifying your orbment, are you?
Hollow Core A, now online.
Oh, fancy. Holocore that forgoes speech to boost its combat potency, increases S-Craft power, and lowers its cooldown when boosted. Ooh. S-Craft power... S-Craft recovery time. I don't know if that's very handy. Oh. A holocore powered by a shy young female AI increases arts power but raises EP cost when boosted. That's a big boost, but... Hawkow is just crap.
You always got me in your corner.
Lowers EP usage when boosted. Swift cast. Oh, maybe the voices are in items? Ah! So we have Ren voice, Judith, and Barkhorn. How does that work?
Leave everything to me. Judith Lanster, here to help.
I, the Roaring Lion, will serve you.
You sure are a handful.
That's for fun.
Hey,
Alright, first things. Oh, Marielle? Hello? You, looking good. Still gotta work on my stomach a bit, though. Van? What are you guys doing here? Oh, right. He did say your office is around here. I, kinda forgot. Dingo, I take it. Mm-hmm. We're just above the Monsmart Bistro. You mean the same place Dingo treated me to? Huh, I had no idea. Are you here for business or for pleasure, Miss Ayame? Maybe you're here for a little bath date with Dingo. No way, I'm alone. I'm alone. Public baths. Ah, is this what is that what that is? This is. Yep. Didn't have him over in Basel? So the other day I got my first scoop on the job. Well, kind of. I asked Dingo for a little bonus for my work, and he ended up treating me to lunch. He went off to do his own stuff afterwards, but not before recommending the public baths to me. I didn't realize they had a sauna, too. He just might have made me made a regular out of me. Right, place rules. Got a good eye and good taste, young lass. On the subject, are there supposed to be these milk bottles strewn about the place? Yeah, about that. I won a lifetime supply of fruit a lot the other day. I didn't think it actually meant lifetime. It just keeps coming and coming. I finished a pallet and another pops at my door. So how about I give you some? Waste not, want not. Trust me, I couldn't drink it all even if I tried. My poor aching stomach. Thank you very much. Would you like some as well, Katra? Is that alright? I'm curious. I haven't had a fruit a lot before. Yeah, according to Dingo, she's just stupid lucky. Mr. Brad would be correct, evidently. Roaring Lion spoiler? I will not read into it. Hey Van, do my eyes deceive me, or do I see you've made yet another new friend? And a pretty one at that. Say, since you're here, why don't you hop in for a little dip? Guaranteed you'd love it here. This is real nice. Got a legit sauna and everything. I can show you how to get the most out of it if you're game. I'm good, thanks. I just had a shower this morning, so it's a bit too soon to wash up again. Don't let me stop you, though. If the rest of you want to take a bath, go ahead. I don't mind waiting. Sure. Shame. Looking forward to inducting you as an honorary sage sauna sage. Oh, what? I don't know if I like the sound of that. According to him, a sauna sage is someone with an enlightened appreciation for saunas. Or something like that. I suppose it's practice born in Remferia, where saunas originate from. And knock it off. I know you mean well, but don't go making a potential future customer uncomfortable. Anyways, if you're ever interested in giving this place a try, new guy, you're more than welcome to come back anytime. Right. Thanks. Maybe I will someday. Should I? I know what's supposed to happen in these sorts of places.
Stepping inside?
I think I'll pass on it for now. I'll just relax out here if that's okay. Sure. Would have been nice to have you, but alright, see you in a bit. Psst, hey, I got an idea. You want to try our reserved private bath instead? It's pretty small, but it still comes with a sauna. You interested? How did you know It's Edith. You meet all kinds of people here with different needs and comfort levels. Grandpa and the others built it to cater to people who might prefer to soak alone, whether it's out of custom or whatever. What do you say, Yen? I would actually like that, thank you. I'll take you up on that offer.
This is perfect.
Are we gonna get 3 camera cuts?
This might be a little too toasty.
It's so nice and warm in here.
On top of the world!
Come back anytime.
Cool. What's he wearing? Yeah, it looked like just more towels. It's a binder? Oh, maybe. I don't think I've seen it here before. Are you a new assistant of his? Yes, I'm on a temporary assignment here. My name is Arkride Solutions. Still learning the ropes. Thinking about putting him in charge of all our IT and engineering stuff. I see. You've been building up quite a little crew here, haven't you? Funny how young they look. But hey, that's none of my business. If Van does something sketchy, do me a favor and sock it to him, alright? Should the need arise. You're all conniving little snots and I hate you. Trust is paramount here at Arkride Solutions. Well, been a while since I've got some time off. I'll rest up for a bit, then head on home. Actually, I remember Dingo saying he wanted to go out for drinks sometime. Maybe he's free tonight. I'll hit him up and see what he's up to. Sly bastard, that guy. I'm not sure you're the one to talk, Van, with all due respect. We all know Bath Towel is one of the highest defensive JRPGs. The less coverage you got, the more defense. But really, he tried putting his slimy fingers on Judith? Judith! Oh, that filthy little horn dog. How dare he dash my hopes and dreams like that? Just bastard. What's he on about? Beats me. Let's leave him be, I guess. He's still having problems at home? I'm happy to see Curtis is studying well. I'd expect no less from my son. I'm sure he'll pass Aramis' entrance exam with flying colors. And my husband's finally gotten his lazy bum to work too. I'm just over the moon. Come on, focus, okay. Equation here that cancels out, so the proof is like that. Yes, that's the answer. Phew. All that's left is to prove it. Alright, that's ahead of my pace too. I'm lightheaded. Worth it though. I didn't know one could get lightheaded just from studying. That's some incredible focus. It does happen. Hyperfocusing can leave you faint if you're not careful. Kid's got spirit. Maybe a little bit too much spirit. Not my place to micromanage him though.
Very well.
I like checking in on the old quarter. Old town. Goodness, who could have imagined he'd find himself with Judith? As a fan of both, I'm rather conflicted. Judith had this charismatic aura about her, and Maxim's just a total charmer. But together? I just don't see it myself. It seems the rumors are making the rounds already.
What do I do?
Why don't we see...
No info, no Spriggans. Ah, you're the Spriggan, right? Sometimes I struggle to carry on. I don't know if this is the right thing to do. No matter how well my music sells, how much my audience entreats me. Only I could just... No, I can't. This is the way it has to be. He has much on his mind from the sound of it. Indeed, but it doesn't sound like he wants to talk to us about it. We all got our problems. Let's not stick our nose where it doesn't belong.
Kids are always so full of it.
You may? Hey, come on and line up if you want to give head pats. Don't pat him all at once or he'll get tired. One at a time, okay? Well, I appreciate your concern, but he doesn't exactly get tired like a real dog would. That said, it's important to treat him with care. You have my thanks. I am the landlady after all. Aw, she's imitating her mom. Doesn't really have the presence for her yet. Don't need to rain on her parade. Don't worry. I'll take good care of Zeros for you. Good luck at work, everyone. Just along for the ride, is he? Oh my goodness, it's cool, right? It's so cute. Wait, cute? What? I've always wanted to become a witch, and what's a witch without a familiar? Oh, this pupper's just perfect. Strong, clever, and loyal too. I think she's broken. Hey, come on, let me have a turn. I want to pet the dog too.
Alrighty.
I can't stand the cuteness. It'd be nice to have a fluffier one, but this'll do just fine. Harry to Sheena, are you listening? We're taking turns giving head pats. But when Sheena's turn came, she got really excited and kind of freaked out. I've never seen her like that before. Witch in training? Get Emma over here? Oh, Aaron. I was sticking around with nothing to do when Paulette asked me to run an errand for her. Didn't feel like it, but it was something I wanted to grab too. And it makes me look good, I guess. You know, this place is a pretty good lineup. Got me impressed. Maybe I'll pick up a little something for Sid now that he's better. Or now that he's better. I said he was gonna drop by for the festival. He brings the rest of those jackoffs along, this place will get real noisy, real fast. I heard Eddie left the gang he was roaming around with. That's a good start. But he's still dinking around Idios knows where. Just what is that boy up to? The next time I see him, I'm gonna screw that head of his back on straight. That doesn't really motivate him to come back home, does he? Not much we can do but be in here for their troubles.
Looking is always free, you know. Come back for more anytime.
Is there new candy? Huh? Speak up, Missy. You want me to teach? Was that it? Yes, please. I'm looking for a guest teacher for their history lesson, and I think you'd make a wonderful lecturer. All the other elders in the neighborhood directed me to you. They said that you'd be the best for the job. Those backstabbing little... Look, I ain't some pony you can parade around to keep kids busy. Leave me alone, damn it. What? No, that's not what I meant. I mean, what's the harm anyways? What's the harm? What's the harm? Ask my privacy. You seem quite animated today. Just ignore him. You don't need to hit up Jin's shop right now anyways. Wait, but I want the candy. Why don't you do something about it, man? Have a heart, Grandma. Just tell him some stories from back in the day or something. You like watching me suffer, don't you? You keep laughing and I ain't selling you candy no more. I can't help but feel like they secretly don't mind each other. Vitriol is a funny thing.
Quit dawdling and buy something.
Grape candy, my beloved? I'm a big grape enjoyer. Oh, and a new newspaper too. Maybe a good time to catch up on the latest hot goss? All about Judith and, what's his name? Maxim? Is that even in the Terrell Times? Alright. Society. Explosive spread of terrorism in Basel. University professor found dead. Full picture of the destructive outcome of the large-scale simultaneous terror attack on Basel and Ankerville, which occurred on October 24th, is becoming clearer and clearer since the presidential executive order was lifted. As soon as the order was lifted, the Verne Company and Basel authorities released statements regarding the damage and the road to recovery. According to their reports, infrastructure installations such as the generators and communication networks damaged in the attacks are more or less back up and running. However, several factories hit by the attacks have not yet been able to resume operation. Perhaps most shocking was the announcement of the death of David Callahan, professor of engineering science at the Basel Institute of Science. He was known for making great contributions to the development of weaponry for the Republican Army under the previous administration. It was easy to see the influence Professor Callahan had during his life. He took a different approach to things than Professor Hamilton and the contributions to the technological advancement of the Republic, and those contributions have formed the very basis for our country's modern heavy industry. Professor Callahan's body was found on the outskirts of town, and the cause of death given was drowning, making some speculate that he was targeted personally for a cause unrelated to the terrorist attacks. Before his death, Professor Callahan was researching a revolutionary new method for energy extraction. Parts of his project are now being carried on by Professor Young Cronkite, one of Professor Callahan's colleagues at the Institute, as well as Professor Latoya Hamilton, who is temporarily back in the country. It's being carried on by them. It appears the stock prices for Vern, which had fallen temporarily due to the terrorist attacks, have begun to rise again. Yeah, they said stocks were through the roof. Inkerville was hit at the same time as Basel with terrorist bombings and arson, saw immense damage to its transit and logistics infrastructure. Repair efforts are still ongoing. Government officials are speculating that Inkerville attack was merely a distraction to draw eyes away from the main attack in Basel. Incidentally, the Eaton News Network and a local Inkerville media company was also hit by arson during the attack, and several of their reporters were seriously injured. Despite being damaged as part of the attack, the Eaton News Network was the first outlet to report on it, garnering praise from many who were impressed by their dedication of their reporters. We here at the Tyrrell Times have the utmost respect for the dedication. Special interview with Professor Hamilton, currently visiting Calvard. We're here with Professor Latoya Hamilton, known as the mother of the Orbital Revolution in the Republic. It has been 3 long years since Professor Hamilton was last in Calvard, due to her involvement in on-site surveys of environmental phenomena plaguing the eastern part of the continent. The Tyrrell Times was able to arrange for a quick interview while she was here. We hope to get her unique perspective on current technological developments as well as her outlook for the future. Question 1. What do you think about the rapid technological development we've been seeing in the last few years? Hamilton says, We've seen extremely rapid progress, especially in the fields of information technology, compared to back when I was an advisor at the Verne Company. I believe information and computing technology will be especially beneficial to our lives and could aid with things such as development of remote locations. On the other hand, at the speed we're developing, I think at some point technology will begin to control us rather than the other way around. To safely sustain rapid growth like this, we have to ensure that we truly understand the new technology and are keeping it under our control. One could say it's dangerous to base our thinking about new technological developments on their pace alone. So much relevant stuff. Question: how do you think orbital technology will evolve in the future? Hamilton says, looking at current trends, I think we'll see more automation and machinery. But the development that will change the world will be the creation of a global-scale orbital network. At the moment, orbital networks are concentrated mainly in major developed cities. However, we're seeing more and more cities being added to the network, and connected cities are actively communicating with each other. In theory, if we're able to set up a network of relay airships and create an international standard of orbital waves, we could see a future where we could connect to an orbital network from anywhere at any time. If we can do that, people from all over the world, including those who have been excluded from the current advanced technology, will be able to enjoy all the benefits of our information age equally. She's talking about early age satellites. Of course, while we're looking forward to this future, we can't forget that this will also bring the risk inherent to new technologies to the global scale. Now, question: what have you found regarding the environmental issues in the eastern part of the continent? This is something we don't know anything about, really. We heard a little bit about the desertification, but that was kind of it. Well, Hamilton says, first off, it's an ongoing investigation, but if everything goes according to plan, I'll be returning there sometime this year. Though the root cause is still unclear, the desertification of the eastern part of the continent is due to the septium veins in the area drying up. We need to keep in mind that it's completely different from natural environmental formations like the deserts of the Central East. We also can't forget that there are still people and various cultures living in the East. It pains my heart that they are living their worst. They are living in fear, witnessing the desertification claim more and more of their land. We need to throw all our wisdom and technology we have at this problem to protect the future of not only those in the East, but the people of the West as well. Next question: what do you see in the future of the Institute of Science and Verne Company? Hamilton says, I think at the moment many of us are overwhelmed with sorrow at the sudden passing of Professor Callahan. I'm quite distraught that I was out of country and unable to respond in time to this incident. However, seeing how fast the professors and students are getting back on their feet after this loss has made me realize everyone has grown stronger since I was last there. I will, of course, be making myself available while I am here for consultation to aid in the recovery efforts. I believe that going forward, if we band together and cultivate our wisdom and personal convictions, we will be able to overcome any hurdle that faces us. And with that, this concludes our interview with Professor Latoya Hamilton. Entertainment, Lexel Talent Agency voices protest. Lexel Talent Agency, home of the famed actress Judith Lannister, issued a strong statement in protest against the gossip magazine BuzzRaider, including language indicating that they were considering a lawsuit. The cause of this protest was a scandalous article in BuzzRaiders regarding Judith, and famous Z1 racer Maxim Red Comet Lugan. In response, Lexel clearly denied any relationship between Miss Lannister and Mr. Lugan, issuing the aforementioned statement of protest and inviting a meeting between the two companies' legal counsels. BuzzRaider has made countless headlines with flagrant disregard for the privacy of celebrities, acting as the worst kind of paparazzi and publishing unsubstantiated claims in their sensationalist articles. However, it appears this time BuzzRaider has woken the proverbial lion by crossing the Lexel Talent Agency. Lexel has powerful connections all across the movie and fashion industries, and could be said to be on a completely different level from BuzzRaider. Seems this time the gossip magazine has finally bitten off more than they can chew. Economy. Financial Guru speaks to young investors. Though he is known as the Financial Guru for running one of the top 5 financial institutions in Zemuria and showing consistent results from year to year, CEO Walter Huckberry seems content to live out a simple life in Edith's Old Town. Wait, Walter Huckberry? Where he was born and raised. Residents there are quite fond of his haughty attitude. Recently, he's been sounding the alarm for a rising generation of young investors. Yeah, newspaper is thick. Wait, have we run into Walter before? Recently, he's been sounding the alarm for rising generations of young investors, warning them of the dangers they face using his tried and true Huckberry philosophy. This self-made philosophy is one of a solid, steady growth, so he has seen some danger in the way of certain young investors spurred on by the current unprecedented financial boom, and how they're currently throwing their money haphazardly at any new and attractive ventures. Huckberry? Oh! Wait, that's the Huckberry? Huck? Oh, shit. Though the years he's taken the time to investigate his ventures, investing in those that may not have had the biggest dividends in the short term, but have had solid prospects that have paid off in the long run. The success of his company is proof of the proverb, slow and steady wins the race. Mr. Huckberry describes young investors who gamble on every venture they see as being swept along in the current, missing their chance to climb up to the shore. He added that investors need to be able to read the flow of the economy and use it as a guideline, rather than allowing it to swallow them up. Exactly the kind of advice the financial world has come to expect from its wise sage. It's clear the boom of new industries and financial growth in Calvert is going to continue, so young investors should keep wise to the Guru's advice tucked away in their hearts. Just who knows what new paths it may reveal to you. I would not have expected that from Huck. Bro is secret rich. Advertisement. Grand opening of Weston Department Store Rooftop Terrace. A brand new way to relax has been unveiled in Edith's Weston Department Store. After a large-scale renovation, we're pleased to announce that a massive rooftop space has been converted into a relaxing park, where shoppers can enjoy a majestic view and refreshing rooftop breeze. Want to get off your feet for a bit in the middle of your shopping? Why not relax for a while watching the hustle and bustle of the street below? The terrace also includes a restaurant, the perfect place for to refresh yourself and enjoy a quick bite to eat. We also have plans to set up a small stage area on the wide rooftop where visitors can enjoy performances by entertainers and musicians. And that's one of our many plans for the rooftop space. Everyone should keep their eyes on it and see what comes up. Next time you're at Weston Department Store, make sure to swing by our new rooftop space. Huh. Biggest read from that. Huckberry needs to pay me. If you ever need guidance or anything at all, then please reach out to me. I'll help out as best as I can. Now, we haven't done a single job for him, I think. But, I feel like that's probably gonna come up. Maybe sometime. Bro spends his days just gambling. Gambling in the bathhouse. That's so vibes.
The goddess of the sky is always watching over us.
Oh, Bishop Watson. So nice to see you. Been quite some time, hasn't it? I happen to be in the neighborhood of business, so I thought I'd stop by. You look like you kept well, old friend. I have, yes. I can only hope Bishop Orwell is staying healthy himself. But this isn't the best place to converse, I believe. Let's retreat to my office. I developed somewhat of a sweet tooth in my old age. Would you like a piece of this castella I just baked? You never cease to surprise. Sure, I'll indulge. I've never had a castella. Isn't that just like a big ol' piece of bread? It's just like a fluffy cake, right? I remember the castellas from like Tatami Galaxy, but like that's kind of it. Bishop Watson and I go back to our training days at the Grand Cathedral. He's still as busy as ever, from what I heard. Word has it he's serving as Bishop Orwell's assistant on quite the momentous assignment. I have much to talk about these days. Come, let us prepare some tea and castellas for you. I'm no match for you, I'm afraid. Our clergymen are wonderful, wise beyond their years. The Grand Cathedral is in good hands. You should stop by sometime, really. I'm sure Bishop Orwell will be delighted to see you. The Grand Cathedral is the one in Arteria, right? Sometimes I play messenger between some of the other chapels in the city. Every time I visit one, I can't help feeling self-conscious about all my shortcomings and my own vices. I need to learn to be as devout as the other sisters. Philia. That means brotherhood.
Welcome. Thanks for stopping by.
Okay, while we're in Old Town, guide check. So we've already bought the newspaper, we bought the dark grape candy, we got the bath event. Oh, right, and we got the fights. Oh, but that's in Resette's room, right? Where does she sleep? There we go. You wish to train on the simulator. Very well.
Activating Virtual Combat Simulator, beta version.
Oh, alright. The Tyrant and... Okay, I want to get Reset for sure. Can I move them around? Getting Anya in later, maybe the play? Oh, before I do any of this though. Let me get another wind quartz. Fast speed, so Reset also has her Judgment Feather.
Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again. Do you know what you want?
Reset has no accessory. Oh,
I hope
thank you.
to see you again. Do you know? I hope to see you again.
Indeed.
Good call, good call. Oh, when did we get Grail Locket? Macho Belt seems nice too. Okay, but what we need is Big Arts. Blue Metal. I feel like we've been sleeping on a lot of these accessories. Yeah, and we need accessories in Catra too.
Ask me anything. Really.
Okay, and what I'm looking for is Tempest Averse. Anything else we need?
Hope to see you again.
I can handle any Zypha modifications you need.
Adjustment complete.
Five, 3. Does Reset have any wind? Reset has Plasma Sphere. Maybe we should give her more wind.
Adjustment complete.
Because I could also do this, and this opens up Mindbreaker, I think? Or we get Chaos Boost. So maybe we don't need Decoy. And instead we throw on... No, we keep that, because she does have Judgment Feather. Yeah, maybe that's fine.
Soon.
Alright, run it down time. I believe that we can beat the Tyrant.
Activating.
Time for you to focus.
Mare said lock in.
Go all out.
This'll hurt.
Give them your all.
Stay fast. Make it count, Aaron.
I'm out.
Leave this to me.
You must obey me.
Keep it up. It's working.
Van can take the hits.
Accessing initialize. Perfect chance. Initiating try.
Repent.
Not getting
Uh-oh.
Meet your maker.
Do your worst. One skill coming right up. Here I go.
This'll hurt.
Full boost. Go all
Maybe I
out.
should just wait it out. Or get like a hit. A hit in.
A chance. Max boost. What should I do? Activating skill. Activating skill. Hang in there.
It's over.
Do your worst.
Ouch.
Keep it up. It's working. One skill coming right up. Here I go.
Yeah, we want to see that on Nias. On Nias' damage goes crazy for water arts.
Here goes.
Full boost. Go all out.
Over here. Here goes.
Activating
Brace
skill.
yourself.
Boost
All you
limiter
on, yes.
unlocked. Max boost.
You must obey me.
Deploying shield.
Thanks, pal.
Huh? Here goes. Zypha activate. Maximum boost. Huh?
Rev up those fryers.
Full boost. Go all out. Activating
You're
skill.
not getting away. Blast off!
Not the miss. That's so tragic.
Not getting free.
Meet your maker.
Can I dodge? Ah.
There! Missile down!
Activating skill. Activating skill.
Here goes! Initiating try.
Yeah, we just gotta keep Cataract waving. Cataract wave to victory.
Not getting free.
Meet your maker.
Oh, Van is really hurt. I should pay more attention.
There! Missile down! One skill coming right up.
Well, this sucks.
Full boost. Go all out.
Cypher activate.
Here I go. Maximum boost.
Here, I know he can live with curtain.
Cobalt current activate. Missile down. Engaging shield.
It's over.
Oh.
Payback time.
Do your worst. Now. Reset.
Activating skill.
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
Well, this sucks.
Full boost. Go all out.
This'll hurt.
Activating skill.
Stay fast. Take that. Here goes. Time for the...
Boost gauge limiter unlocked. There. One skill coming right up. It won't lose.
We should definitely heal Van.
Thanks, pal.
Here goes. Breathe onto us.
Meet your maker.
Now it's my turn. Activating skill.
All you on, yes.
Activating
Brace.
boost gauge
All you
limiter
on, yes.
unlocked. Initiating try. Zypher activate. Done. There.
Activating skill.
Get washed.
One skill coming right up.
Here goes.
Full boost. Activating skill.
Up to you, Reset.
Cobalt activate.
It's over.
I'll take you on. Initiating try.
Activating skill.
Like hell you are.
Hate to see that, miss from Fairy.
Now it's my turn.
It's to be expected.
Don't mind me.
Activating skill.
Cannot run.
A chance.
Oh, I guess they do have insight.
Activating skill.
I shouldn't be a hater.
One skill coming right up. Perfect chance.
Energy output. Activating skill.
Give me power. You're finished.
Activating skill. Boost gauge limit.
Do it
Activating
again.
skill.
Give me power.
Boost gauge limit broken.
Impossible. How could this...
Alright, one more. We don't have to rest in between, right? Yeah, we're good.
Full boost. Go all out.
This'll hurt.
Activating skill.
All you on, yes.
Everyone's weak to water.
Activating drive.
Don't screw with me. I'm out.
Leave this to me. Time to go all
Oh, but
out.
fire is way better here.
Dispatching shield. There! Missile down! skill. Perfect chance! Blaze. Full boost. Go all out. Activating skill. A chance! Activating drive.
Perhaps subsidiary ray?
Activating skill. Here I go. Not getting free. Perfect chance! Zypha, activate. There! Yes! One skill coming right up. Reset! Activating skill.
Very lucky to dodge that one.
My move now.
Okay, it's still 2 turns.
Time.
Boost
Up to you, Reset.
Maximum boost. Activating drive. Dispatching shield.
Payback.
Not fairy.
Do your worst. I suggest we strike now. Yes! Activating skill.
Ah, whack.
Huh? No, you won't. Ha! Let's go down. There's one skill coming right up. Here goes. Keep it up. It's working. There we go. I won't let this chance slip. Don't mind me. Maximum boost. Access initialized. A chance. No, you don't.
Chance. Over here. All for you.
Now it's my turn.
I need them to run me down.
Maximum boost. Let's go down. Perfect chance. Blaze. Activating skill. No, you won't. A
I
chance.
feel like we should be doing more damage. Like, this cataract wave is doing way more than the flame squall.
Activating skill. Here goes. Blaze. No, you won't.
A chance.
Here I go. Activating skill. I'll take you on.
Big ouch.
Max boost. Activating skill. Deploying shield.
I hope Van lives.
There! Let's go down! One skill coming right up! There!
Well, this sucks.
Are you alright?
There! All you on, yes!
Max boost! Activating drive. Maximum boost.
We'll just cataract.
Activating drive. Hang in there! Do your worst! Zypha, activate!
Yeah, that does more damage than the fire.
Let's go down! There's one skill coming right up! There! Activating skill.
Here goes.
Eat some more hummus.
No, you don't! I won't let this chance slip by. Maximum boost.
Going all in.
Accessing. Initialize. Miss Alpha-Ed.
Activating skill. Activating skill. Boost gauge limit. Activating skill. Activating skill. Boost gauge limit broken.
Max boost. Initiating drive. Miss slow down. One skill coming right up. No, you won't. I won't let this chance slip by. Maximum boost. Yeah.
A chance.
Oh, I made a mistake.
Initiating drive.
But we'll live to see it.
Perfect chance. Zypha, activate. One skill coming right up.
If this guy's not dead, Van's gonna finish it. GG's. So all we get out of those really is like just the U material plus until some like milestone.
Can't go wrong with any of them. See you again.
Yume just can't get enough of Zeros. They're still outside playing with the other kids. I hope that's not a problem, Katra. Oh no, it's perfectly fine. I'm sure he'll get some interesting data for the trouble. I don't believe Zeros has interacted with a group of children at once before. It's always good to broaden his horizons like that. I see. I'm glad she's being helpful at any rate. Io is always helping me out too, so I'll have to reward them later. Well, thank you very much. Man, I have no idea how to approach her. She has quite the presence, doesn't she? No drone can quite match her. Yume should be home soon. But time flies when she's having fun. I wouldn't be surprised if she runs a little late. Not that there's anything wrong with that, of course. Barry? Yo, helping out in the kitchen today? Yep, Reset and Ani has handled the office work, so I figured I'd cover the kitchen. It's nice to learn more about the Western-style cuisine while I'm at it. Right now, they have me doing garnishes and stuff. Starting simple, of course. Quick learner, huh? Ops can be pretty strict about it, though. Be careful. Well, I used to help Umi a lot back at home. Though all I ever made was rations, feels like. I want to get good at Western cooking so that I can go back home and make something really nice for everyone. Thinking back, there was just so much new stuff I had to get used to when I came to the city. But I think I've got my whole head wrapped around it now. Even the cooking is really cool. I did train at a restaurant, for the record. I'm not self-taught. Just racked up a lot of experience over the years. I don't want to force this on Paulette and Yume, though. I figure I'll change it up when I retire. Remodel it into something they might like more. A cafe, maybe. Consider this advance notice. When the time comes, I'm gonna need a certain slacker upstairs to pitch in. You're really gonna try and stick that on my rent? Depends, of course. Have mercy on my wallet, I beg you. Didn't realize he actually had savings. Hopefully he can keep them. Van is the type who lives for his hobbies. If his rent gets raised...
Alrighty. Pick something already. Be seeing ya.
Barry's gonna bring back a hot dog. Yes, the glizzy. Peak Western food. Alright. Well, Station Street seems like a good play.
Off we go.
Not main story, and it looks like there's some stuff for me to grab here.
No rest for the weary. Good grief.
One girl's courage will change history.
Actually,
Gloria.
Let's see.
Dawn of the Revolution.
I can handle any man. Thanks for being such a good customer.
What'll you have today?
Aroma diffuser for Katra.
Thanks for coming. Oh, that's great. I know. You'll never believe everyone to come and see for yourself.
I'm proud of all my wares.
Stein Rose for Dingo. Airabonian brandy, beloved by enthusiasts all across Zamaria. We are familiar.
It's been a pleasure.
And I guess there's like a food stand around here. Unless it was like inside the shop.
We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
Oh, right, the rooftop.
Hey, kids.
Yeah, roof
good to
access
see
for the
you.
Weston department store too.
Look around all you like.
Oh, we can really bring a hot dog. Hot dog.
Peace out.
What'll you have today?
And cookies and cream ice cream. Fantastic.
Thanks for coming.
Alright, what else? Something in the Blacklight District, it
Let's
seems.
do this.
Don't think I've seen you before.
Guess I'll check out the arena.
Before I came here, I used to live in the Blacklight District, was the absolute rock bottom of Edith. Just a terrible place. But living down here has changed my outlook. It's abrasive, weird definitely, but you know, it's kinda comfy. I can take on clients at my own pace. I don't have to worry about the cops. Life here is good in its weird way. You just need street smarts down here. Gotta make sure you don't get tangled up with the wrong people. But hey, I can deal with that.
Hey, mister. What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
What's new, Lindsay, the freak? If my math's right, then the warrant they have out for me should expire after 3 years. It's been 2 years since the stabbing, so just a little more time and then I can leave. Leave and live a life full of love again. I'd really love to go to a cafe up on the surface and enjoy a nice drink. Soon I finally can. I just have to be patient and hang in there a little longer. Lindsay. There's so many scary people down here, and none of the shops have here are all that trendy. It stinks, really stinks. But I have to be patient. I can do this. I'm so close I can taste the freedom. The freedom to love whoever I want, however I want. We're gonna immediately step away from her. She's gonna end up a boss enemy in like Kuro 2. Maybe even now. She's gonna be a Kai final boss after getting freedom. Here, let's give some gifts.
Thank you.
Don't mind if I do, Van.
I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Gave over 20 gifts. Let's go. Vanta Claus. So we can hang out with Katra, Aaron. Yume's disappointment? Oh, the sisters are here. You know, I feel like they've been giving me like every connection event maybe. So maybe I won't have to choose. Maybe I can just hang out with everyone. Is this one of those days? Use the free time to view connection events, yeah. Maybe not. Well, we'll pick our faves. Oh, what time is it? Oh. Okay. You know what, looking at it, maybe a good time to stop. We've done a bit of housekeeping here. I'll lack one connection later, yeah. Yeah, because we're gonna get one more for doing like all the Force Brigands. Gosh, if I had to lose out on any of these, though. I kind of want to hang out with Aaron, specifically because it says we're going to hang out with Yume. Maybe Katra, since they, you know, first day here, or sort of. And then the sisters, since we haven't. Dingo's nice though. It is what it is. Sad dingo noises. I know. I might actually run it back specifically to see his if we can't.
Let's do this.
If we can't get them all, you know? But I think that's gonna have to be for next time.
Right.
And we made good progress today. We finished chapter 4, intermission hours. Just a little bit of housekeeping before it gets crazy, I imagine. I feel like this is around the time the Trios games usually go full throttle. So we'll see where it goes. That being said, thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate the company.
Okay. Understood.
GG's. Come on. It's almost right there. Until next time. Peace.